All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Warrior Spotlight. Here we are tonight. We're spotlighting the Wyoming Area Warriors Gridiron Club as they take on Western Wayne in game number 2 of the district championship tournament. So tonight it'll be Frank, Craig, James, and myself as we bring you all the action here.
What's up, VI Nation? Gonna have a good one, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk more as we get closer to the game, but only one survives, and the prize is the district championship.
That's right. Winner go home. So right now you're watching the Western Wayne marching band.
It's plugged right in to it.
I'm just wondering where you're getting such a low.
Yeah, because Pittston, that was...
Yeah, so you'll have to let us know, folks, how the video looks and audio because we're behind the glass here. So I'll scan around a little bit. If Kerry, if you're watching, if you can give me an update on what everything looks like as far as audio visual. It's probably his sister and brother, Jim.
What number does that have to usually get to? It'll be like the lowest, best quality.
8. Just plug it in over here.
Okay, it's going to take a long time for this phone to get the signal back.
I wonder if I take it up top and plug it in. It doesn't have to be plugged in, does it? Well, you've been plugged in.
Yeah, it has to be power plugged in. It doesn't have to be plugged into the laptop.
But it needs power.
It needs power.
There's probably a plug up top. Want me to do that? Give it a shot?
No. Just gonna plug it in over here. Maybe it's too close to the... Well, I don't know.
Their Wi-Fi?
Don't forget, all theirs are plugged in. Right here, too.
So Samantha, if you can give me an update on audio visual, because I think zooming might be a problem here tonight through the glass. So we'll try it with the band. And this will be our view, because we got a couple of pillars in the way, but we should be okay besides that. We can see the whole field. It's just a matter of if that glass is going to be a glare. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They were almost outside there.
So we're back to the scene of the crime in week number 3, guys. Only this time we're inside.
What the hell was that?
All right, that looks pretty good. All right, thanks, Nate. Thanks for the response. Remember, guys, I can't see messages when I'm live, but Samantha will answer all your questions. She's our moderator at home.
All right.
She'll take care of the pinning the scores and everything there. So if you want to know the score, just let Samantha, give her a question. Let Samantha know. She'll tell you. All right, thank you, Carrie. So Frankie's trying to get lined up here on that alumni, his YouTube channel. Once he's up and running, let's hope that he can. Okay, I see it now, Kara. I got the tablet on too. All right, thanks, Sam. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'll try zooming. I'm zoomed out right here.
You got a pretty good picture. I mean, we're close to the field here.
Yeah. So that's zoomed, I mean, I'm probably 100 times. But you miss a lot of the outside action when the game's going on. Zoomed in this much, so. But as Frank said, we're close, so we shouldn't, any picture will be a good picture. Yeah, thanks, Nate. It'll be, we'll probably tone it out just a little bit. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to zoom too much. You don't want to miss anything. So for right now, we'll leave it there.
That's better. Yeah, maybe. That's less than I had with the other thing. Negative gets stronger as you get closer.
I think we'll leave it right there because this way here, we got at least 20 yards covered in without moving. Yeah, it's nice turf down there.
Huh? You can try it.
All right, so the those guys there do an amazing job.
Yeah, lay it on that.
I was going to put it on top of the box.
All right.
Yeah, so that looks good there, right, guys? This way here will cover. We won't miss anything. And there's no glare from the glass, so. Look at Craig with his packages. Yeah, I have the tablet, Sam, so periodically I'll look down. Jim, you don't want to watch that tablet for comments, do you?
Tonight we host the Warriors of Wyoming Area High School in the
They should come up for you.
3A semifinals. Western Wayne High School, Wyoming Area High School, as members of the Lackawanna League and Wyoming Valley Conference, welcome you and thank you for your support. We are firmly committed to the belief that athletic competition is a vital part of our educational program. The Western Wayne High School expects the highest standards of sportsmanship to be met in all athletic contests under its control. All conference schools agree that no alcoholic beverages are permitted at any athletic contest. Players, coaches, and fans are required to refrain from the use of foul and abrasive language. The throwing of objects onto the playing arena is strictly prohibited. Home and visiting spectators are to remain in designated areas. The Western Wayne School District has a tobacco-free zone
What's this over here?
e-cigarettes and smokeless tobacco. Please remember to use the trash containers located throughout the facility. The officials for tonight's game will be Jason McDermott, Brian Finnegan, Bert Gentilizzi, Gerald Stefanowski, Hayden White, Rob Rowinski, Kyle Costello, and John Hennebach.
Costello.
Where need Vicks? Need Vicks?
Vicks.
Can't breathe.
I love the smell of that.
I love the smell of Vicks in South Canaan in November.
Yeah, the last time I was here 20 years ago, they had like horse troughs and shit.
Yeah.
How you doing? All right, don't kill yourself. It's cold up there, bro. I don't even know if the wind might actually hurt it.
Can't believe my watch stopped. Must be need a new battery.
It's that difficult. Bring it back down. We're good on Carl's channel. It's gonna hurt us. Bring it back down.
Okay, guys, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Wyoming Area Football Parents Association and also the Thomas family, care of the C&B GWA Super Bowl champions. So thank you both parties. Thank you.
They didn't charge me.
They didn't? All right.
Just as long as we don't do advertising.
Okay, good.
When do we have for field hockey advertising?
Field hockey.
And
this one.
I'm not paying if I can't broadcast.
Yeah.
Greg.
Is he coming back down with his packages?
Yeah.
Greg's still fighting a good fight.
Bring his jacket up.
He's not giving up. Somebody banging around up there.
That's Craig. He's like a bull in a china shop.
And harvest.
Jesus, guy.
How you doing?
What's up, man? How are you?
So, like Charlie.
See, you started talking about food early and you got Craig motivated for the rest of the night.
All right, so you can see there's a little bit of wind out there. And here comes the Warriors, led by Chase DeSanto and Tyler Reynolds rap.
Oh, here comes the brother Spies.
Got your roster.
Thanks, Frankie. Probably with the light on, I won't see it.
I could see enough.
You got power.
All right, we'll check it out.
Not give it up.
Plugged in? All right, I'll check it.
All right, here comes the Warriors. So all the waiting is over. Yeah, we could see just about 25 yards in that zoom, so that'll work.
Watch this. Sorry.
So that's all we want to see is that field.
We're putting medical on the injury report.
When they used to ask Charles what was the hardest hitting game you were ever in, he talked about when he played. But after tonight, it's going to be tonight. Yeah.
We got to bust out the concussion tent.
Okay, coming right back. See how I feel in the morning.
All right, so the
We're gonna have to bring out the concussion tent.
Western Wayne Wildcats waiting to come out. Here they come.
That's a beautiful Marine flag.
All right, so
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Why don't you flip flop with him? Let him.
Yeah, you're too much ahead.
Oh, let him. Let the. Because you could be this way if I hit you. You're Wyoming area. Yeah, okay. Tom, you want to switch here? I mean, whatever. If I hit him, I feel bad if I hit you with an elbow. Oh yeah, it's me. Him, I don't give a shit. Well, yeah. I don't feel much anyway.
watch that tongue you pray.
Pretty soon this game's gonna be in memory of medical.
Charles live.
Yeah, watch that tongue. We're live here. We want to uphold our reputation here.
Medical. You ever see that one video on Facebook where like the guy's playing volleyball and he keeps getting hit?
Oh no,
That's you.
All right, so here we go. Warriors will receive.
So Western Wayne won and they deferred.
Yeah, I think they did win the toss, Frank. I can't be exactly sure. Here comes your national anthem.
Anything? Is it on?
Where's their flag at, gents? South end? Okay. This is fitting with Veterans Day, Monday.
Thank you for your service, Carl.
And Jim. Thank you, Jim.
And James.
Let's be honest, the real holiday is Sunday.
Yeah.
District 2 and its member schools publicly acknowledge their belief in the greatest country in the world, the United States of America.
Oh, thank you for that.
Recognizing our freedom within the democratic process, Western Wayne High School and Wyoming Area High School request that you join in honoring this great nation and its many proud service members and veterans. Please rise, remove all hats, and join us in our national anthem.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much for that rendition.
Frank, your horse had like an eclipse.
All right, so there's the whistle. It's time to play some football here. So it'll be Frank, Craig, James, and myself.
Hey, send those good vibes. This is going to be a tough one.
So, guys, this is game number 2 of the district tournament championship.
Keeping an eye on the other one for you, Mid Valley and Spring.
Okay, we'll mute that. All right, here we go.
Kickoff, it's the squib.
And
Morgan,
Warriors will
I think.
fall on top of it. So, yeah,
Jacob
Jake
Morgan.
doesn't take any chances, Jake.
Jacob Morgan recovers the kick for Wyoming area. They will begin with their own 33-yard line.
That's right, 3 times. If we don't get a signal, we'll break down and just enjoy the game.
All right, here we go.
At their own 33.
They'll bring it out here.
Petchney and Gravine on the far side. Looks like Crane and Kellum.
It's Kellum. He'll push forward, pick up about 7.
Went wide, came back, broke it back towards the 40. See some of those same big guys out there. You know they have a big offensive line, or defensive line. 2nd and 3, just on their way here at Western Wayne.
All right, so key here is how well that offensive line puts up with this Western Wayne Wildcat defense.
Western Wayne shifting around. Kellum now finds a hole over right tackle. He's going to have the first down.
All right, so they're testing it to make sure how tight it is.
Good for Wyoming area first down.
2 carries and a first down for the Warriors.
So that Warrior offensive line ready to match up with that
Yeah, you can break it down
Wildcat defense.
if you have a chance to go and get it. So, I don't know.
We'll send Jimmy up. Jimmy, go up and get the. You were all motivated before.
Petchney and Gravine in the slot.
I'm gonna have to break all this down. You can do something.
Give to Kellum again.
Oh,
He's got
there he
some room.
goes.
Over center, over left guard before he's hit hard and knocked backwards.
He had to skip through that hole.
Yeah, somebody met him with a head of steam there.
Yeah, he was airborne for a second there, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
You know, these Western Wayne kids, they will hit hard. And, you know, they saw the film from a couple weeks ago when Pittston was able to strip it a couple times. So
Yeah,
we'll be keeping an eye out for
we'll be
that.
looking to do that, right? So Kellum's like a sponge. He wants to accept everything.
3 carries for Lodge Kellum and about 15 yards total. Michael Crane as the fullback. Toss right behind Crane.
That's a nice block by
Finds his way
Crane.
past midfield and he's spun down hard.
Yeah. Crane and Weedle, Jim, good eye because they both opened a hole there. What seemed to be nothing with the defense flowing towards Kellum's lane opened up into a first down or close to it.
Right now, it looks like the Warriors are getting a good push off that offensive line. Let's see where Max Getzy sets up. I know they like to keep Getzy and DeSanto on opposite sides. Yeah, we got Getzy as the right tackle over here with Andrew Steinberger. That's a good pairing on that right side with Weedle. Kellum again. This time he got him behind the line of scrimmage. He still leans forward for no gain. Yeah, so he lost a couple yards. So it could be 4th down. Yeah, they sold out on the run there.
Yeah.
They picked and they guessed the right side.
So 4th and just
Got a
about
point?
4.
Looks like the offense is going off. Yeah, Johnny Turner's going to try to pin him down here.
So
So we end up about almost 3 minutes of clock. Move the ball towards midfield, and Western Wayne will get there for first possession of the evening.
So guys, if you know your friends, I don't think Frank shared.
No, we're not going to have a set. I did. I told him we'll
Okay.
probably be on VI tonight. But tell everybody, get the word out.
So Johnny Turner.
Turner, nice boot.
Oh, he blasts one. That'll take a Warrior bounce.
Out at about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, so good punt there by Johnny Turner.
Sean Owens back there for Western Wayne.
A Turninator.
So the two guys you want to keep your eyes on for Western Wayne are obviously their tailback. He's got close to 2,000 yards. That's Vinton, Josh Vinton, 28. He's their battering ram.
No, Craig.
He'll run 30 times a game, and he. What I like about Vinton is he accelerates into contact and through contact. You're very rarely going to knock him backwards. Very rarely stop him for any loss.
Yeah, well, that's where the Warriors struggled last time.
And this guy on the near side, number 10, Sean Owens, he's like their lightning bolt. He's their big play guy, and he's going to draw Damian Lefkowski, who did not play in this first game. Now listen to player in motion. It is Vinton looking over the left tackle. And like I said, there wasn't a lot of room there. Then he bent it back inside and still picked up almost 5. So 2nd and 6. I'll call it 4.
So we'll see how that defensive front now. With Reynolds at the guard, nose guard. Josh Maruck is out there on the end. Weedle on the other end.
Tyler Reynolds is going to be big in this game. And
Yeah.
Max Getsy's been playing some nice defense for this squad.
Remember,
So
the
keep an eye on
Warriors.
that battle.
That's right. The Warriors matured since week number 3 as a team.
Josh Maruck at that right end. He did not play in this in the regular season contest. Pyatt calls for the ball. He's going to give it to Vinton,
And
and he's over center. He's going to have 2 or 3 yards that time. Josh Maruck squeezed in. Andrew Steinberger, Tyler Reynolds off the bottom of the pile.
that play was designed to go outside, Frank, and Ruck turned him back inside
Yeah, that's right.
over tackle. So great job there,
3rd and
Josh
short.
Ruck.
And this is how Western Wayne does it. They run the ball a lot. They'll take 3 downs to get a first down there. Doesn't matter to them. So we'll see if the Warriors do any kind of run blitz maybe to kind of stop them the way they stopped Lodge on the 3rd and short. And they're in the center there. Let's see if they keep it between the tackles.
So a little shift there.
They do.
And they're going to run it outside, fumble! And he'll get back on top of it. Looks like Vinton recovered.
Yeah, Josh.
So Josh
Maruck,
seen it.
Yeah, he knows he saw it. Gage Speech got down low, but somebody did a good job of stripping it from. And I think he just got back to about the line of scrimmage. Yeah. So the good news for Western Wayne is that they do recover it. He did get a slight gain, but it's going to still be 4th and 1.
So this
Looks like they'll punt it away. Now,
this might be one of those hard counts, Frank. You're going to have to.
if you remember in the first game, they had that snap that went over the punter's head.
Yeah.
And so we'll watch that.
Yeah, last
But
time we got a safety.
either way, we should get good field position here.
So, yeah, the Warriors are going to have to watch that ball because. And it'll
That's
go
a good
back.
snap. Owens boots. It's
a
going to
short
come down
kick.
inside the 50.
Must have caught some face wind.
And it's going to get a slight Western Wayne bounce
Give
at the
the-
44, at their own 44.
Give the Warriors some good field
Good field
position.
position. And now Craig can just enjoy the game. Thank you.
Unless Carl wants me to be the cameraman.
He might.
I might.
You could just relax.
Use your skills.
Oh, he's buttering them up.
Two,
Craig's not getting paid tonight. Union job.
So each team has had one possession, traded punts here. But now in their second possession, Warriors with good field position at the Western Wayne 44. All on the ground last time.
Okay,
Toss
Warriors.
left to kill him.
Kellen got room. He gets a first
Spot
down.
out
And he
of
gets
bounds
thrown
there.
out of bounds.
Spot out of bounds there by James Amenis.
Craig, I'm going to move it down.
James Amenis had a nice game for Western Wayne.
Where are you going to be, Craig? Right in
Last
the middle?
night.
You in the middle?
Frankie, yeah, get in the middle here so you can hear both of us. Jimmy, now I'll give you room to belly up. Okay. Greg, move down a little bit, bud, so you're not crowding now.
So first down for the Warriors.
No, I want to make sure I don't get the.
At the 33-yard line. All Lodge Killam here so far in the first quarter.
Oh, first man
That's
through it.
Michael Crane.
Crane picks up some valuable yards there.
And we talked about how a couple weeks ago, Michael Crane did not play in this regular season game, and we were looking forward to having some carries in this playoff session from Michael Crane. It gives you that toughness inside.
It gives you a little bit of Mike Ditka on offense.
Maybe 3, 2nd and 7. Trying to find a good matchup and a good time to go to Luke Capecci. This could be it. 2nd and 7. There's the play action.
He's going
looking for Weedle. He's got him.
Weedle inside the 10.
At about the 3-yard line. So gain of 28.
My stool? I have to get down. I can't bend over.
First and goal for the Warriors.
Yeah, so great play there.
Everybody's worried about Luke Capecci, and rightfully so, but Kevin Weedle found the spot on that far sideline.
You get a good taste of Kellum, and that's what you start believing.
First and goal. Here's the give to Kellum, looking for the end zone. Spinning, he's in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Warriors. So the Warriors strike first.
That's right, Frank. We go big on top.
Ask them, Carl, if they can hear you.
Jimmy, any counts on that?
No, nobody said anything.
You sure go through. It's quicker.
Where you go?
That's his house route.
Want me to grab it?
You were supposed to.
Want me to grab it? I was grabbing it at halftime.
No, I just don't want to leave it up there the whole
All right, I'll
time.
grab it now.
All right, so the extra point by Champion. It's up and it's good. So
Make sure you bring the power strip down too, Jimmy.
Oh, Jim, the black power strip too.
No, not the black one, the white one.
Chappie boots it through, makes it official. 7-zip
Big
Warriors.
Chappie, what a job he's done for this squad this year. And
5:18 to play. First quarter.
all points are going to be important tonight, but especially in playoffs, you can't afford to give up anything.
Let me see this one.
Extra point conversions and things like that. So, hey, the Warriors strike first at the 5:18 mark, 5:19 mark. Lodge Killam with a 3-yard carry. Lodge is getting some room tonight.
Yeah.
So give credit to that offensive line, but always, of course, on the road, good to go up by a score here.
That's right. And
Put a little pressure on that home team.
like to give a shout out to Kevin Weedle there, Anthony DeLuca to Kevin Weedle. What a fantastic play! Found him open, streaking down the sideline.
You know, listening to the pundits and the prognosticators, they gave the Warriors the slight edge.
Did you bring the power strip down?
I'm sure that didn't sit well with the Western Wayne team because they say, hey, we beat these guys in week 3.
So yeah, I think they have more to prove than we do here.
You can get that later, though.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they didn't like the designation as underdog on their home field. But right now, the Warriors struck first, and they're going to have to answer back.
So let's see what Gavin Feeney does here with that. Sorry, Jim. Does with that magic toe.
They don't want to clip you in the Carnegie.
Gavin Feeney has been getting some nice kickoffs for this squad.
Yeah, so he's going to squib it.
Oh, you're going
It'll
to keep
be
it away
short.
from Owens. On this near sideline, up at about the
Yeah, and the
35-yard line.
Warriors, and there's a flag. So
Takes the ball back to the 36-yard line. There is a
Point
flag
to the
on
Warriors.
Let's see. Western Wayne picks up yardage. Oh, it's against Western Wayne.
The sideline
it's a
warning.
sideline warning. Okay.
They didn't like something on that, but I didn't see anything.
It didn't look like they were in the. But anyways, in any effect.
Ball replaced on the 35-yard line.
So the Wildcats will start their second drive of the game down a touchdown at their own 35-yard line.
Jimmy, can you see that referee's something in his pocket blowing around? That's how windy it is down there.
John Owens is on the far right side. Western Wayne on the left hash.
So
Pyatt,
Morgan will cheat
set the
up.
player in motion. Give is to Vinton. He's looking
Oh,
to
he
go
runs
right.
into Kevin-
Oh, he's tackled in the
Kevin Weedle.
backfield by Kevin Weedle.
Justin Johnson, Weedle. Also, Matt Rakoski sealing off that corner.
You see the Warrior defense energized by that stop for a loss. You don't stop Josh Vinton for a loss too many times, but they did there on first down. Tried to use the wide side of the field.
So it's gonna be What's that?
Get closer over here.
It's going to be hard to run.
It's going to be hard to run the way the Warriors are playing defense right now. They're getting positioned well, sealing off each edge.
Up the middle. Oh!
It hit
Rakoski hit him hard.
Rakoski, but he still leans forward for 3 or 4 yards. So Rakoski got him high, slowed him a bit. Max Getzi, and he opens it there to seal a deal. And this is they don't want to be in a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Not against high energized Warrior defense.
Well, it's difficult to pick it up on the ground, and they really don't pass a lot. Owens is their big guy, so we'll see what kind of coverage he gets. We'll see where he goes.
So third and 8.
James, looks like they're going to have him in the slot there, right? Number 10, Owens.
Yeah.
Toss right to Vinton. They're going to try to pick it up on the ground. And
he got room.
He's going to be close.
He's real close to the mark.
Yeah, he's
short,
but they're going to give it to him.
Tristan Johnson spun him, nearly marked him.
So they ran it wide. Okay, so
good tough run by Josh Vinton on 3rd and long.
It's good stuff.
Got some blockers out in front of him.
He got free with that block from Owens.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Quick moving first period with a lot of the plays on the ground here. 3:20 left, and the Warriors lead 7-0. Turn and give to Vinton on counter.
Man,
He squeezes through for 3 or 4 yards. That's his game, you know. He said he very rarely gets stopped for a loss or no gain.
Bottom of the pile, Weedle down there again.
He's going to accelerate into and through contact, pick up 3, 4, 5 yards, and set up 3rd and short for his team. That's what he does consistently all year long. And the Warriors are doing a decent job, maybe getting a little high on him. Maybe
You got to hit him a
maybe
little
wanna
low,
get a
right?
little-
Wrap those legs up.
got a good fullback in front of him. I think that's a menace. Now Owens is in the slot here. They haven't gotten to the air yet. No, here comes Owens.
It's going to be another run.
And he's going to be a blocker for Vinton. And he does
That's a good block
job,
out
man.
there.
And Vinton's still on his feet. And there he goes, down the sideline. Can Morgan catch him? And he's knocked out, maybe at a what?
He's out of bounds at the 5-yard line, 6-yard line.
47 yards.
Takes the ball down to 7-yard line.
Big pickup for this
So,
Wildcat team.
A good moving wall there for Vinton to find a corner.
Yeah, they got Owens out in front. He got his block. Well, they're actually going to mark him out at the 9. So that's
Yeah, they
that's
moved
a break
him
for
back.
the Warriors. But heck of a run by Vinton, and that's what he does. You know, he's a home run hitter. If you give him the ball enough times, he's going to make several plays like that a game. The only good thing for the Warriors is they kept him out of the end zone for now. 1st and goal.
They're gonna
Toss
pitch
right
again.
to Vinton. Now he bends inside. Now he's looking
And
for
it's
the
a
end zone.
flag. That's going to be a block.
You see a
Holding
flag?
on Ruck. They were holding Ruck, so that's
Yeah, there is
coming
a flag
back.
here. Oh, that's tough.
Holding on the Wildcats. We'll replay the
Yeah, we talked about on the way up, both teams are going to want to avoid turnovers and penalties, and especially on a scoring play there to bring that back. Now they're going to be back at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Josh was in there quick. He folded up that edge.
offense number 84. 10-yard penalty.
Well, and that's what a player of the caliber of Josh
Yeah,
Mark will do.
that's
He'll,
right.
he'll force a lineman to do something that he has to kind of counter him.
That's what makes him so special.
Yeah, so that's going to be 1st and goal at the 22-yard line.
So they're going to try to spread that Warrior defense out again.
They have a marked 1st and 17, but I think it's 1st and goal. From the 17, I'm sorry. Toss to Vinton
Pitch.
again, looking for room. He's got a spot. Found a crease and got down to about the 10-yard line before he was tripped up. And Tristan Johnson made sure he was down.
So they are
10.
moving. They are moving on that left side of the line. That's their favorite spot.
Got some big guys over there. Pyatt's got the play. At the 11. We're down to 1:49 in the first quarter.
Okay.
Run back.
Okay.
And the Warriors lead 7-0. Okay, now watch. I always want to keep an eye on where Sean Owens is. He's over here on this near side. He draws
so the
gauge
Warriors
speeds.
are playing man.
Look at the pass.
He's going right.
Ruck.
Gotta go for the corner.
Oh, Ruck had him.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the
And
12 or 13 yard line. About a loss of 2.
looks like Jake Morgan forced him out.
Josh Marook almost had him for a big loss.
He knew it too. As soon as he got around him, Josh was upset with himself that he didn't. He was trying to stop him from passing, Frank.
He ended up going
That
high.
coverage was really good on that corner.
He went high. If he would have went low, he would have had him for a major
I'm
loss.
surprised they went the other side from Owens. I'm not sure who the receiver was on that side, but you could see a run here again. I mean, Vinton is the type of back who could pick up 11 yards in the red zone on 2 carries.
It's regular.
Owens comes in motion. There's the toss. They're looking.
Oh, nice stop
Bend
there.
him in, and they're going to
Yes.
buzz out behind
Kevin
the line
Needle.
of scrimmage.
Frank, I'll tell you, Josh Ruck is a pain in the butt. He was in that backfield.
Kevin
He had
turned it
3
back.
guys trying to stop him.
Kevin turned it back towards Kevin Weedle. Kevin Weedle was there. Are they going to kick here? I don't know what kind of kicker they have here.
So the Warriors, they bend, but they do not
Well, they
break.
gave up that big play. They kept it from being a touchdown, and now they forced the Wildcats into a field goal attempt here.
That touchdown that got called back could come back to haunt him.
And it's going to be a 33-yard.
I'll tell you what, this is
Why is that so
this is a
blurry?
nice shot, and there's some face wind. He's going to be,
He's got it.
he's good. It's 7-3. So that's the first field goal we see this year.
I think so, yeah. Wildcats are on the board.
Western Wayne 3, Wyoming area 7.
And that's important in this game. Anytime you get in the red zone, you
And you
want
take
some
every,
points.
take everything you can. Don't
But
squander
credit-
nothing away.
Credit to the Warrior defense there, and you mentioned how Josh Marook came up big with a hurry on that. Wasn't quite a sack, but a hurry on that 3rd down.
Right, there was 3 guys around him, so he's starting to be a problem for them.
then
And we knew he would be.
And then on 3rd down, he turned it back in towards Kevin Weedle and actually had a loss on that play. So they had gotten down to the 9. They made them run 4 plays, and they couldn't get, after the penalty, couldn't get any positive yardage, and that's where they had to make the field goal attempt. They actually lost yardage.
Yeah.
They made the field goal attempt from the 15.
I think after that big run, Josh Ruck went inside the phone booth and came out with that big S on his chest.
So we'll see what kind of defensive changes Western Wayne will make. Right now, it's been tough slowing down Lodge Kellum. They did give up the pass to Weedle. So they can't put 8 in the box, not with the kind of receivers
Not
that
now.
they have.
When you got the lead, you can.
Now the difference from 9 weeks ago is maybe you have Andrew Steinberger winning his individual battles, Chase
Right.
DeSanto, Max Getzi. And if you have half of your line winning their individual battles, you can do some things with the running game.
So they're going to
Looks
squib
good.
it again. So it'll be Jacob Morgan again.
He's going to run it.
He's got room. Oh, he
Dances
tipped
down
over.
the sidelines.
So Jake Morgan, very, it's the word I'm looking for.
Agile.
Agile and
Nimble.
nimble, and he was also very, that word will come to me later.
So both teams are making a concerted effort to keep it out of the hands of the playmakers on the returns. Lodge Kellum for the Warriors, Sean Owens for Western Wayne. But the downside of that is you're going to find yourself giving the other team some excellent field position on
Dallas is up
kickoffs.
7-6 on.
All right, great.
Kragolski on the ball.
Yeah, so
Luke in the gun. Puts Michael Crane to his right.
they're going to show pass, and that's going to be a false start. Timeout
Called
Warriors.
the timeout before they
Yeah,
maybe
so the clock was down to
expired.
5, yeah. So you can see there was some mix-up there.
So like we said, fast-moving first quarter here. Most of the action on the ground. Both teams doing a good job moving the ball on the ground. Now you look at entering the second quarter. If the Warriors could go up by, get another score here, go up 14-3, then you're really reducing the margin of error that Western Wayne has.
That lock is dying, Craig, so you just got to watch it. This one,
What's that?
that lock, when you twist it tight, it still fades a little bit down.
Nice to have a cameraman.
Yeah.
Service.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Frank's off the hook tonight, so it looks like
Got a good picture. Excellent. Thank you, Apple, iPhone. Sam's on the controls at home.
Jim's on the controls here, Craig's on the camera, and
I still don't know how to use an iPhone.
7-3. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Luke Kopechny. Week 3, he had 10 catches against
I'll
this
tell you
team.
what, Frank, he's the decoy right now.
3 receivers set. Luke Kopechny's on this near
Pretty
side.
soon they're going to forget about him.
Now Kellum is to the right of DeLuca.
He's going to roll. He wants to go that way.
For DeLuca.
He got him.
Got it.
Nice move by Kopechny. He has the first down, I believe.
Close. I might be
Now
yard
they mark
short.
him back a yard. His forward momentum.
So I went back and watched that game, week 3. And, you know, Luke is such a great route runner. And what he was doing, he was looking, if they weren't going to give him the deep, he was coming back towards the sticks.
Right.
And that's where Anthony was finding him. And a lot of his catches were that way. So I think
has
Luke is going to have success like that
He
tonight.
has a great double move.
They're covering him with number 18 there. Yeah, you don't want to give up the deep ball.
Okay,
Kill him that
middle.
time. He hit hard and gets nothing.
Look at Max Getze and Paulie Panic finishing his job.
I'll tell you, that was a great defensive play. Number 67 for Western Wayne. That's Jared Goldman, 6'3", 290. And he is a senior.
That's the end of the first
And he got his arms around Lodge Kelvin, did not let go, drove him back.
Area 7.
So it'll be 3rd and short when we turn it around at the end of one quarter.
Come back with the dive.
Warriors 7-3. Yeah,
Right.
we've seen Anthony DeLuca get that yardage a few times this year on that 3rd and short. Going over Chase DeSanto or Andrew Steinberger.
Craig, they asked if we could show the scoreboard every now and then because they have no sound at the Moose.
Oh, okay. And Exeter VFW is
I can't get
watching tonight,
I can't get a.
Yeah, it's hard to zoom on that.
Yeah, some iPhone, huh?
No, it's what it is.
Zoomed the way in.
It's the glass.
The glass is
has
giving a glare back.
Sam's
Yeah,
gonna
so
post the
it's-
score.
Yeah, Sam will take care of that.
7-3.
Sam, give the Moose a boost there. Give him the score.
They probably have it on their TV.
3-7 at start of the second quarter.
Yeah, I think Exeter VFW is watching too. So those people down there, they are our friends as well.
Okay, big 3rd down here. Crowd for Western Wayne getting riled up. They want to stop here.
Dive crane.
So the Warriors will go I formation. That's their power.
Yeah, I would trust Michael Crane here to pick that up, but I think it may be Anthony DeLuca finding a spot over one of the big guys there. Maybe the right guard.
So they're letting
And down to 10 seconds on the play clock. No,
Pitch
Kellum's
out.
got
Kellum,
it.
he's
And
gonna have the first down.
Cuts it back. He's still
Oh,
on
yeah,
his
he's got
feet.
room.
There he goes. Good
You give him
step
that
forward.
much
And then he's
time.
caught from behind.
All
As
right,
he had to
Lodge
slow
Kellum.
up. A big gain down to the
Yeah,
32.
you're right, Frank. He had to slow up to get around the action.
Sean Owens tracked him back and stopped him at the 32, but a big first down. They're going to mark it back at the 35-yard line. But
So
16 yards on the carry.
I credit Kellum for that run, but I got to give big kudos to that offensive line for opening a hole. I could have drove a Mack truck through.
Yeah, he was able to work his way through traffic and get what he needed for the first down and more. 1st and 10 at the Western Wayne 35. DeLuca looks over for the play. Kopechny, the receiver on the near side. Still coming at them on the ground. Toss left, kill him. He's got room.
Nice
He's to the
block
30.
there.
Bends it. Oh, he's hit hard. High.
Nice
From Sean
block.
Owens. He spun back. So he took a licking and kept on ticking.
What's that called?
Down close to another first down.
Great block there by Michael Crane on the corner.
They're going to get him. It's 2nd and short. Sean Owens hit him high with a shoulder. Trying to knock him out as much as tackle him.
Those extra yards, Frank, they came virtue of a beautiful block by Michael Crane.
Trying to intimidate them now. But he gets another first down. Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that to intimidate Lodge, kill him. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It'll
Give
be
to Michael
Crane.
Crane. He's got some
Look at him
room.
go.
Moving hard.
There's
Down to the 12-yard
Michael Crane
line.
grinding it out. There you go.
Over Steinberger, over DeSanto. And now the
Over the
Warriors.
chains.
When you
Get it done on the
Crane's
ground.
coming off. Something happened there. So Michael Crane, when the hammer falls, the nails will drive.
Okay, Crane goes out. Yeah, it looks like they might check his shoulder there somewhere. Now Preston Johnson comes in, and
That's his name, the hammer.
he is a
We
he's a
just
tough
like
ball
your
carrier.
colloquialism.
Preston Johnson will block, and
We're going to put a pin in that one, too.
he's a great ball carrier too. 1st and 10. Toss right for Kellum.
Kellum's got
Behind
room.
Johnson.
That's a nice block by
Inside the
Johnson.
10. Inside the
still
5.
going.
Still on his
Touchdown.
feet. Reaching. He's in. Touchdown.
Lodge Kellum.
What a great run.
I'm screaming.
It's already a press box.
Sorry, Tom, but get excited in here. This means something.
We'll rub your shoulders later.
I'm not rubbing your shoulders down, but I apologize.
Jesus Christ.
Champion for the extra point.
Craig, be a team player. You have the biggest hands. Probably the softest.
Don't care to find out.
I agree. I'm with you, Nick.
All right, so we got a player on the edge there.
And that's
We're
Brady
bringing
Jones.
Brady
You get that
Jones.
extra blocker.
So
I tilted back.
Nick Champy, what's it up?
Okay, yeah, good. It took a little longer
That
to
is
develop than
So 14-3.
normally would like, but Nick Chappie got it
So,
out.
Sam,
Put the
pin that
Warriors up
score.
14-3. Kellum,
Pin that
12-yard
score.
carry. And
Yeah,
that was
Kellum.
a great carry by Lodge Kellum.
Great block, too, by Trustin Johnson.
Trusted Johnson out in front.
He took him right to the corner.
There's
the edge,
dirt,
looking for the
there's a
pylons.
smear on the window
Yeah,
that,
don't worry about it.
that causes it to
Samantha will take care of it.
the auto zoom.
14-3. 10 minutes left in the second quarter. And
But we have
Warriors
to
on
remember to
top
bring
by
some
11.
glass cleaner.
Yeah, we'll clean the glass. Yeah. Lodge, so hey, there you go. Lodge leaves the light on for you. It's 14-3. There's a joke behind that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I can't
Tom
remember.
Bodette. He'll leave the light on for you.
That was Motel 8.
I think Lodge was looking forward to this game as just
That's
another,
Motel 6.
Or whatever it is.
another step up to show what kind of elite player he is. You know, there's been a lot of games where he scored 3 or 4 touchdowns, but he'd like nothing better to do it in a game like this, which
Skinner, we're
would
not doing that.
put them in the district championship.
So here we go. Gavin Feeney, or it's Nick Champy.
Freaking outstanding team.
Nick Champy with the kickoff. And
Yeah,
he'll,
again, trying to keep it away from Owens, and it comes down at the 40-yard line. That's a miss.
he's going to push.
30-yard line.
He got
He's
a push there.
nice-
We got the
That
ball.
ball came out.
Wow.
It's going to be Warrior ball.
That's huge. Yeah.
Wow. You
Jacob
give the
Morgan
big,
was
give
a
a big
Jacob
guy the
Morgan.
ball, and we got a player down too, Craig, on his knee. He's up. He's up.
He may be the one that fumbled.
That's the
No, it's up more. It's Warrior ball.
That's the other part of it. Like you said, you know, James Amenis, he's a fullback, but he doesn't always have the ball in his hands. So
So when
the
you
short kick and then trying to get extra yardage, and somebody was
Yeah,
able to
it's
knock it
almost-
loose.
you run into a power like that, forget it.
And now the Warriors really have a chance to put Western Wayne in a hole here.
So what
Up
will they do
11.
here? What's the
Well,
the
you've been-
play, Frank?
You've been getting it done on the ground. You just keep going at it.
Stay at him with it, right? Don't go away from what's working.
Get them gassed.
Take a shot right here.
Go east and west, north and south.
So pitch
Kill him again.
Kill him.
And
Oh, nice
he's slowed
tackle.
down. Yeah,
Nice. He almost had his footing.
I think that was Sean Owens again. He's such a great player for Western Wayne. Sean Owens, you know, he knows he's going to kind of have to spy on Lodge Kellum tonight, and when he gets a chance to get arms on him, he's going to have to do it. He did it there, and you know, he stopped the first short
He
game.
picked up about a half yard.
Yeah, if Owens doesn't get him, he's at that next
He
level.
might have
that
been wrong,
Who knows
but-
what could happen? You know. But that's the game, you know. If you've got an excellent player like Sean Owens, he's got to keep those 5 and 6 yard carries, make them 1 and 2 yard carries.
14-6 now.
Kopechny on the far side. 2nd and 9.
First
And
man
first
through.
give to
It's Crane. He'll pick up maybe the line of scrimmage.
Good to see Michael back in there after he went out with a shoulder injury, at least temporarily.
Shoulders thing.
The loss is 1. Evan Dean on the
That's
tackle.
Evan Dean on the tackle, so 3rd and long.
All right, so
Everybody in the stadium is going to be looking for Luca Pecci.
8:56 to play, 14-3 Warriors, 3rd and 11, ball on the 43-yard line.
Actually lost a couple on there, yeah. Call it 3rd and 12. They've got to get to the 32-yard line to keep possession. 8:43 left here in the second
Use the
quarter.
wide side of the field.
DeLuca trying to
Show
draw him
blitz.
off.
Yeah, let's see, down to, they're going to take the time. Yeah, we're going to take the
All
time
right,
out.
so Anthony trying his best.
8:31 left in the second quarter, and the Warriors lead 14-3. Both
Wayne
touchdowns by
showed the
Lodge
discipline
Killen.
there.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. It's real easy to jump off. It wouldn't have gave him a first down, but it would have.
No, it gives you a 3rd and 6.
Right.
Gives you more options in your playbook of what you can do there. And actually, you might be in 2-down territory here. If they would have got that puts them inside the 40. Yeah, I think you're probably in a 2-down territory. So, not a bad decision by the coaching staff. We'll try to draw them off and get that. But Western Wayne held their water, and the defense knows this is a big drive. They got to keep them out of the end zone. Keep that deficit right where it's at as they try to climb back into this game.
So let's see what they drop here.
So Josh Baruch is out there, and Josh last year was a great receiver for us. This year, starting to work his way back in on offense after being out for a few games. Let's see if he could sneak
Send
out
him on the skinny post.
on the sideline. Yeah.
So he's going to go up top.
He's got time.
He
Looking
got
for
his
capacity.
man.
Got him.
Oh, he got him. First
And he's going to
down.
lean inside for the first down.
And tackled out
At
of
the
bounds.
30-yard line. So big first down pickup
So
for
Luca
the Warriors.
Petri.
Pass is complete to Kopechny. Good for Wyoming area first down.
Like I said,
All right.
I went back and watched that first game, and that's what Luke was able to do all game against Western Wayne.
Nate doesn't miss anything.
They're so
He's
afraid.
typing a book report in the background. How about Tom?
They were so afraid of giving up that big play that he's got that ability to come back and make that catch in front
Don't be
of
surprised
coverage.
if they don't go to him again.
1st and 10 at the 30. Crane looks back to Kellen. Give to Kellen.
Oh, he bounces it outside. He's got
He goes.
room.
Put it up.
Good block there by
Keep
Kopechny.
going. Hold the ball.
Down to the 6-yard line.
So Luke Kopechny with a great block on the outside.
25 yards.
Ball down to the Wildcats.
So difficult
Who
to
recovered that
defend.
fumble? Was it
I don't know. I don't think I saw
I think it was Jacob Morgan.
Jacob Morgan, I think?
So Jake Morgan doing the job. If that was Jake.
Lodge Kellen putting his stamp on this game. It's so difficult to get a good angle on because he's so quick and so much stronger this year.
Frank, let me get this in there. Big Jake said, "You want that ball? I pick it up."
1st and goal for the Warriors. 7:53 left in the half. Petchney on that far side. Weedle and Josh Baruch in as tight ends. Give to
It's
Kellen.
Lodge.
Dives
No!
over the pile.
Does his
That was
Walter
sweetness.
Payton? Does his Walter Payton
was.
impression?
Kellum on the carry
Down
for
to
2
maybe
yards.
inside the
So
4.
Lodge,
Second goal.
the awareness, Frank, to reach the line and know that you have to go.
Brady Jones now in there for the Warriors. Who's going to come out?
So Kopechny will come
Petchney gets
out.
a break. So are they going to get it all done on the ground here, or
Yeah,
We'll go to the
7:13 to play in the second quarter.
second
It ain't
goal
broke, don't
at
fix
the
it.
4?
Second and 4, 14-3
Yeah,
Warriors on
but
top.
sledding is getting tougher now there inside the 5 between the tackles.
Kellum's pads look heavier too on his
Okay,
shoulders.
Brady Jones is back
Brady
in that
Jones
full
in
house
there.
backfield for another blocker.
So big power eye.
It
And
goes
it's
over
Kellum.
Brady Jones, leaning in. And he's going to be
He's
stood
down.
up.
He's down
Down at
to
least a 2.
He's going to be stood up. They think they got a fumble.
What's that? Over 100 on that.
over 100. So Lodge over 100 yards already here in the first half. Thank you, Tom, for that update here.
Looks like
If only we had a stat guy in here.
Lodge got stood up close to the goal line.
They're saying there was a fumble.
I should have checked too.
Yeah, they're talking it over there. This would be a huge break if Western Wayne could get the ball back.
It might not be 100 if there's a penalty and they're moving it back. They got
Okay, it's going to be first down Warriors.
Negativity to yourself.
Or third down. Third
What
down.
that was all about.
I meant to say Warrior ball.
The Warriors retain possession.
So 3rd and 1, 6:46.
Getting a little tougher down there as the Wildcats trying to make a stand here. Trying to prevent going down by 3 scores.
Back in that power right.
Toss to Kellum.
He's there.
Got
He's
it.
in.
Touchdown.
Good walk in. Nice block over there by the Warriors. On that side, it's Michael Crane and also look like Andrew Steinberger.
Yeah, I think so.
They sealed off that edge.
3rd touchdown of the night for Lodge Kellum.
So as Tom had stated, he's up over 100 yards already.
And this crowd is kind of stunned. Robinson.
Yeah, good old Tom Robinson. He
Okay, snap was a little shaky that last night.
so Champy.
Good job. 21-3.
Oh, and there's extracurricular activity over there. Michael Crane.
Yeah, you want to stay away from that.
So
do not-
21-3.
Do
Yeah.
not want to do
You're
anything
right.
that would
You're
prevent
right.
you from playing next week.
Yeah. 21-3 Warriors. 6:33 to play, second quarter.
So this crowd is quieted and a little stunned, and quite frankly, I'm a little stunned here. But stunned on the good side. And just Warriors are coming out and executing perfectly. And this is a game that was built for a marquee player like Lodge Kellum. He's got 3 touchdowns already. People say, Wyoming really hasn't been tested in a while. It's okay to score 3-4 touchdowns against some lesser opponents.
Yeah.
But this is Western Wayne Wildcats. Only have 1 loss on the season, so just a tremendous effort here so far by Lodge
This
Kellum.
was that Ray Finkel revenge from
So-
East Ventura.
And credit to this offensive line. That's just
Yeah, they're doing a job,
they're
Frank.
moving people on the ball,
Moving
or at least
mountains.
holding them up and getting some lanes open for.
And I love the
Lodge.
fact that we have, they definitely have some love in some of the other seniors, putting them in and relying on them to be in the backfield, like Brady Jones.
Yeah, Brady Jones had a big block on that touchdown. So here's the issue for Western Wayne. They don't pass a lot. Sean Owens is their primary receiver. He's going to get great coverage, especially as they're chasing a lead.
So the ball
So
falls out.
can they get it done on the ground?
Joe
He might
Mizinko
be
said it's a
holding
pleasure.
this.
Joe Mizinko said it's a pleasure watching the game on your new phone.
Nice.
Okay, good.
He wanted you to know
Thank
that.
you, Joe. Joe had a lot to do with that.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, so now they're going to hold it. It's windier down than you
So
think.
Lefkowski comes in and holds it.
Short.
And this is a short kick again.
Fielded on the run.
Oh, and the Warriors are trying to strip
Lie.
that ball.
They'll get at the 40. They'll give him that. That was Quinn Swartz at 21 for Western Wayne.
So you carry that ball high like he had, Frank. That's waiting for. That's like a slushy waiting to pop out.
So now Western Wayne's got to answer. And it's time, I'm sure Coach Grodak is going to put the challenge to his troops. We need one in the end zone here. We need to answer
Did you ever have a slushy
with a touchdown.
pop out like that?
Yes, I had.
6:29 left in the half, and the Warriors lead 21-3. They're looking to survive to next week in a district championship game.
Slushy.
But the Western Wayne Wildcats have other thoughts. John Pyatt on the
Scranton
center.
Peppers up 27-7 on Mid-Valley.
Yeah, okay, that's.
There's the give to Vin. He's got room, man. Leaning
he's hit
ahead,
hard,
pushing
though.
ahead to
So-
midfield.
Trustin Johnson hit him low.
9 yards.
Yeah, another great back, and he's certainly capable of putting up a few scores in this contest if they give him the room and they give him the time. 2nd and short for the Wildcats.
It'll go off, Craig. It's only momentary. My bedtime reminder.
6 minutes left here. 2nd and short. Pyatt under center.
It's like 6:30.
Give to Vinton, looking for room, getting the first down.
Oh, Tyler Reynolds pulls him back.
Got a first down though.
Good on the carry, good for a Wildcat. First down.
Did get the first down. And you said Tyler Reynolds
He reached
grabbed him
out.
and said, "Come on back
He
here,
reached-
come on back here closer to
Let
midfield."
me slap you back on the grill, he said.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats as the clock runs down to 5:33. They have all 3 of their timeouts if they would need them.
All right, so the Warriors going to fill the hole.
Now
He's going to
play
go up
action.
top. He's got Getty
Pyatt
after him.
under some pressure. Pick.
Oh!
Oh, and he's hit from behind.
Pass is incomplete.
So Sean Owens saw Gage Peace
Gage
possibly
Peace
getting his
was
hands
almost-
on him. And
Almost an interception. That would have been number 2 on the year.
Sean Owens was intent. If he got his hands on it, Sean Owens was intent on that, knocking it out of his hands there. Second and long.
So good coverage over there.
Probably should have been a penalty. Offensive interference. Can't tackle a defender.
Good, good coverage there.
Balls already passed.
They do try to get something through the air on first down, make it second and long. Yeah, and it's going to be difficult. As good a runner Vinton is, it's going to be difficult to get everything they need
to
on
get
the
back in the
ground.
game running, right? So I think that the Warriors are going to stunt here, and they'll be in that backfield quick.
Owens in the slot. Toss left.
Pitch
to
out.
Vinton. He's got some room. Bends inside.
Oh, look
And
at
he's
Tyler
close to
Reynolds
a first
downfield.
down.
Really? That ref did nothing?
Trustin Johnson, Kevin Weedle. Found that seam, accelerated through, and close to another first down.
Yeah, he's real close. It'll be third and a yard, maybe third and a half.
Yeah, he's going to get 150 yards tonight or more. Can you keep him out of the end zone?
They're going to
That's
try,
the thing.
Frank. They're going to try to get him. So they're bringing another fullback.
He's done it just about every game this year.
Frank, number 42 is our fullback now.
Yeah, let's see the roster. Third and short.
Second man
Howard,
through.
he's
Oh,
got
he
the
found a
first
hole.
down.
And Reynolds again on a tackle.
Reynolds hangs on. Look,
And
he's
he's
still
still
on his feet.
moving.
Down to the 30.
Carry good for Wildcat. First down.
So with 4:21 in the second quarter, 21-3 Warriors, and
That's a senior captain looking
Yeah.
to keep his team in this game.
Wildcats are on the move, and so is that clock.
Looking at that scoreboard and seeing that might be the first time. I'm sure it is the first time all year that they've
had
been
to
down
play from
by
behind.
18 points. And last week it was just 7 points on the board against Berwick, so they're going to need at least 22 tonight. Already down 21-3. But right now they got a 1st and 10. Power eye.
So the Warriors shift.
Play
He's
action.
going up top.
Looking for Owens. Trustin, and he's got it.
Touchdown.
Between
Two
Trustin
Warriors knock
Johnson
each other out.
and Damian Lefkowski. So just like that, Western Wayne Wildcats answer. And we said if Josh Vinton was their battering ram, Sean Owens was their lightning bolt, and he just struck some thunder for the scoreboard for the Western Wayne Wildcats. And the extra point could bring them.
Damian saw Trustin coming up and backed off.
Snap is good. Kick is up. It's good.
Oh, it's off the post. It's no
Off the
good.
post.
So it'll be
21-9.
no good. 21-9. And that goes in favor of the Warriors right there.
That's big.
Wyoming area 21.
21-9. But give
So-
credit to the Wildcats. Coming back and getting the score there and pulling to within 12. Now with 3:42 left, the task for the Wildcat defense is keep the Warriors from getting another one. They do get the ball in the second half.
All right, so the Warriors will should be expecting onside kick here.
Owens is
Tying
tying
the
his
shoe.
shoe there. Yeah, he's a great player. He's a great player. You have to count for him on every play on both sides of the ball.
They had it covered.
Yeah, just a little mix up in the second. That's all.
He just tracked the ball well and got to where it was
He
coming.
got under it.
At the last second, Damian saw Trustin
Yeah.
and kind of slowed down.
Yeah, that was going to be a collision and a half.
So like I said, both teams have been doing these short kickoffs to keep it away from. You got Lodge Gillum in the back there. He's got 1 or 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. Already, he's got 3 touchdowns on the night. So yeah, I would want to keep the ball out of his hands too.
Yeah, so remember, this has got to go 10 yards if they onside it.
If he could put it between the 30 and the 10, that would be ideal. Now, right now, they're just
He may have
fighting
to
to
he
win.
may have to have a holder down there, and that'll take away the surprise.
Yeah, Menes offers to hold it for him.
He wants to go deep.
Yeah, he goes deep. And
Oh, that's going to be in the end zone.
Touchdown.
So the Warriors will start at their own 20.
There were some heads on a swivel there on kickoff coverage. Wildcats are coming down hard.
Wyoming area will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So let's get a look at this Warrior offensive line. See if they can continue the momentum and progress in this first half. Give the Warriors a chance to get another score before we go into half. See where Chase DeSanto lines up. Andrew Steinberger.
Right. I think the Warriors are going to shock him here, Frank. They're going to go up top.
Petchney on that far side.
It's single coverage, so.
2 tight end, I formation. Green back to Kellum. Toss to
Pitch
Kellum.
out. Kellum's got a little bit of room there.
Spins
He'll pick
outside.
up. Oh, he's still moving.
And it takes 6 Wildcats to jump on his back and run him out of bounds after about a 7-yard gain.
So we got a Warrior down
yeah,
out
we got
there.
a Warrior down. Good. Take a look. Chase DeSanto offers a hand right now. We're not getting up. Kill him with about 7 on that carry.
Okay, he's up.
2nd and 3.
Was it Michael Crane?
Michael Crane, yeah, jumped right up. Good. Get a play. Yeah, he's taking a drink. He'll sit out a play and he'll be right back in, I'm sure. 21-9 for everyone watching along. You know, having trouble getting a good, clear picture of the scoreboard. 3:27.
Well, take our word for it. It is 21-9.
3:27 left in the second quarter. Warriors have 1 timeout. They used 2 already this half. So we'll see if the drive continues, how that comes into play.
Get that in front of your camera.
All right, so DeLuca
Thank
It's
you.
been done.
the
Graphics,
middle.
high-level graphics.
out the outside. There he goes. First down. He's still moving.
Hold on the ball.
So strong, yeah.
When I turn it over here, you see
I
this
know
there?
what happens, yeah.
Every play,
Focuses on that.
you can't knock him out of his feet, and he's so
You hit him
strong.
high, yeah.
I think you'd go
He's
out
running
there
through a
to the
top
car
end
and get
block.
my
Yeah,
Windex.
he's so strong. Somebody just got to hold him up and wait for 5 or 6 more.
So the Warriors come right back to the
Wildcats.
line. They're not going to let the Wildcats breathe.
Well, they got to move fast here now. We're going to 3 minutes, so if we're going to run the ball, we want to
I think it's a good thing, too.
Keep it
Not let them
moving.
breathe.
time out Western Wayne. So
Do you want me to open the window?
No, we're talking about them.
yeah, Coach Grodek wants to get his troops on the same page here. Important that they keep the
What
Warriors
they
out of the
watch
end
for,
zone.
right, with 2:52 to play. You know how crafty Coach Masinski is.
At 252 and 58 yards, 57 yards to traverse for another score. So Kelm's got to be close to 130 yards already in this first half. If you can't get him behind the line of scrimmage, you're going to have a problem.
You're gonna have a
If he's
problem,
out on the
right?
perimeter. He's
Right.
got the speed to take it
Right?
wide.
Because once he gets that second step, they showed before when they can get him on the first step.
That's what a great back does to you. It makes you play sideline to sideline. You can't stuff everybody between the tackles. If you can't hold the perimeter, he's going to make you pay for it.
So I got to hand it to Frank Paulie Panic out there. I got to give him some.
Well, Panic doing a great
kudos.
job this year.
He's a good song. He's a wrestler and he's moving people around.
Doing a great job.
The only song that caused a phone number to get banned worldwide.
First and 10 for the Warriors. When they snap the ball, with 2:52 left in the half, they lead 21-9. DeLuca
He
gonna
wants to go up
pass.
top. He got his man. He's open.
Oh,
Oh, and he almost tapped it to himself.
Petchney almost went up and made a circus catch in front of Sean Owens.
So that's the type of coverage he triple coverage, Frank.
Sean Owens takes the breather. He's been working. He's been working hard to keep his team in this game, and he's going to have to match up with Luka Petchney on most attempts.
I would not want that duty, Frank.
He's got a hand on his hip. I wonder if he's just exhausted at this point. Like what he's had to do to try to keep his team in this game.
427 people watching.
Good. So we
Second
love-
and 10. Oh, looks like somebody moved.
Yeah, somebody moved there. I don't know if they were drawn or.
I saw. I think it might be on the Warriors.
Here you get all the finger
Thought I
points.
saw.
Yeah, it's false start.
Yeah, somebody raised up on that left side of the line.
I thought they were doing the old cowboy
So now you make it
Raise
second.
up out of the stands.
raise up and go back down, man. And the old Tom Landry.
Yeah, for like 29 years with Dallas.
Penalties and turnovers. Both teams are doing a decent job staying away from the
Yeah.
turnovers, but both teams are getting their penalties in crucial spots. So that cost the Warriors 5. They got to get to the 47 of Western Wayne.
2:46 in the first half. to
Go up
play.
top again. I would go up top.
I
again.
would too. I'm going to test that resolve.
Throw to Luka Petchkin 3 times. He's going to come down with it once, at least. Looked like somebody moved early there for Western Wayne. Now Kellen's got the outside.
He's got room.
Steps through.
He's above the line of scrimmage.
Got half of what they needed or more. Archer Long did a good job of holding on to him until somebody else could help come and seal the deal. But he still got half of what they needed. Now we're 2:21 left in the half.
As soon as they cross the 50, I go for the gusto.
At the 46, they got to get to the 47.
Home crowd gets wild.
3rd and 9. Yeah, they do.
He's going to go up top again.
Got time. Now he's going to be sacked.
Oh,
Great sack by that Western Wayne defense. Evan Dean.
all right, that'll be 4th and just about 15, if not 16.
That's exactly what Western Wayne needed at this juncture.
So John Turner will come on. Okay, so Western Wayne wants to talk about this one.
They might be going for a block.
Yeah, exactly, Craig. That's what I was just thinking. Send everybody. Let the ball fall where it may.
Yeah, they could be. Of course, they even if they don't go for the block, they have an excellent opportunity to get the ball in reasonably good field position here. And you waste the time out there. So, we still have one left, 146. Yeah, the reason I don't like that call is because they're more run-oriented team.
Right.
So
You're going to need that timeout.
take that timeout off the board. But hey, I'm not a coach.
What do we know?
Sean Owens could take this back to the house.
So let's hope Turner can make him run for
Yeah,
it.
Turner's gonna try to.
The idea of calling a timeout there is to give your offense more time.
Come on, Johnny Turner.
Turner gets it off. That's
Turner
the most
boots it off
important.
nicely. That's going to take a
Yeah,
bounce out of bounds at
We'll live
the
with that.
38-yard line.
we'll live with that rather than putting it in Sean Owens' hands. 140 left in the first half. Warriors up 21-9, and they'll mark that at the 38-yard line. So they were able to get Owens loose last time. And I'm sure they'll try that
I'm sure they're gonna
once
go
or
back to
twice,
that, right.
at least in this drive.
They may do that right here on first down. So the corners are going to have to be awake here.
Vinton is the lone back, 3
So
receivers
they are
set.
playing man coverage here. I mean, it is his own, but it's
Owens in the slot. He goes in motion.
somebody
Now he's
started
going to come
early.
back and block. And Vinton's going to be close to a first down, maybe a yard short on this near sideline. Kyler Reynolds, Kevin Weedle spin him out. They set the ball down, the clock will continue moving.
Okay, so the stop. The clock will stop where the chains move.
Yeah, that's a nice
Stop
pickup.
was out of bounds.
That's a nice pickup to get that first down on the first play. Now they're near midfield.
What's that, Tom?
It'll
130.
stay stopped. He was out of bounds. It should have stayed.
127 left.
Got a break. Watch
First
that
and
up.
10 at the 48-yard line.
He's definitely going up top.
Little play action. Rolls left, does pie it.
He's
Now
gonna-
Josh Baruch come out.
Oh,
dumps it out.
nice tackle by Kevin
Two
Weedle.
minutes.
Kevin Weedle read the
Weedle
play.
stacked them up.
He came up and read that. So that ball should be the full momentum. Give him 2, give him 3.
He was looking for
It's all right. Take your
Owens.
time. Time's still ticking.
He was looking for Owens deep on that far sideline.
He almost
But
ran into Josh
Baruch.
Baruch.
Yeah, Josh Baruch had other plans for him, and they had to dump it off to Jimenez.
So he's rolling out to his blind side, and
So that cost them 30 seconds, and he only picked up 2
so with
yards.
the clock under a minute here, they're going to have to do something quick. So the Warriors are going prevent. Flag out of play.
Dumps it off. Rikoski
No
knocks
good.
it out of his hands.
It's no play anyway.
So it'll come back. That's going back from the side judge here. Jimmy, what was that call?
Encouragement. Or
He went like this. I've seen it before. I just can't remember what I saw.
glad we have you here.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Okay. Thank you, Tom. You could hear that wind down there.
How come you don't know this?
I said illegal shift.
So that
You
hurts.
guys wanted to hear it from Tom, so
That hurts Western Wayne. Now they
Charlie
got
said the same thing.
35 seconds left. Now watch Owens.
Yep.
Owens is in the slot in this 3
He's in the
receiver.
shotgun here.
Can Josh Marook get home?
He's going across field. Oh, bro! Had his hand on
He
it.
still caught it.
Oh,
He's
got
still on
three
his
here.
feet. Now it's going to be 27 seconds. They got
Josh
one time
Rock
out.
almost had that.
Josh Marook almost had the same play he had in the playoffs last year where he tipped it to himself and scored. And then amazingly enough, Sean Owens was able to come down with it and still rumble for about 5 yards. Okay, so 23 seconds left, one timeout left for Western Wayne.
No, that's their last time.
Oh, that's their last time out. Ideal situation if they could score here going into the half and cut that lead down to 1 score. That's a lot better than things looked about 10-15 minutes ago for them. And get the ball back in the second half.
At halftime, we're gonna have to go look for our buddy Joe. Make sure he's okay.
Jumper watch.
I'll call him.
There's your message on the Perry. She'd probably be asking, how come you weren't watching that? We don't know who recovered the fumble, Kerry.
3rd and long.
I already said you come
Oh, Jake Morgan was. That's right.
Owens on that left
Hey.
side. Pyatt rolls to his left.
Gonna try to go for flat.
And looking over the middle, he's
He got
got
his
him.
man.
Good tackle by Gage Spees.
But he catches. So they moved the chains. They
16
stopped the
seconds.
clock.
Yeah, they're looking to spike it here.
How come they stopped the clock?
First down.
Spike it here.
He stopped it with 16.4 and let them spike it.
14.8. Yeah. It's a first down. You stop the clock.
He found Sean Owens in the center of the field there for about 12 yards at the Warrior 36-yard line. Donovan Miller comes in.
Yeah, so
It's
I
a
like
pass
that.
rush,
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Maybe Donovan could get home on a blitz.
So put a little more speed on that corner.
Tristan Johnson has center field duties
Rain will run
for the
out.
Warriors.
So the Warriors in prevent.
Owens on this near side, and Jack Gravine hustles over.
It's going to be
Yeah,
called dead.
Warriors.
Call timeout, Charlie.
Yeah, there was some confusion in that Warrior defensive backfield as they were trying to get lined up to counter Sean Owens. You saw Jack Levine get over in a hurry, so the Warriors decided to call timeout and cover how they want. Warriors want to go over how they want to cover Sean Owens here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ken. I just saw it.
Try to keep him on the end zone.
No, you didn't do nothing.
You know what you did.
Yeah. I am now
Steinberger.
talking to my wife.
What do you have, a second phone?
Donovan Miller.
It's a ghost line.
He's got a burn.
Carl's a big deal when he's got like 6 months.
My gosh.
No, not a big deal.
Let's see if Donovan Miller could get home on this pass rush.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Josh Marook has been close.
That speed over there.
Yeah, Josh Marook has definitely impacted a few of these passes tonight. They
So
want to-
Brady Jones out or Matt Rikoski out, he'll have backside coverage.
Pyatt
And we're going
rolling
to roll
right.
it. He's going deep.
and past the receiver. That's
Nope. Good coverage.
That's right, because they
Number
were
5.
looking back at the ball.
Archer line. 3rd down, 8.9 second. Time for 2 plays maybe. Going outfield. So Western Wayne tried to see if they could isolate Archer line there and get him in a decent matchup.
3rd and 10.
The pass was a little long.
8.9 seconds to play here in the half.
Everybody's got their eyes on Sean Owens. He's the middle of the 3 receivers on this near side. Pyatt rolls to his right. Now he's going to be under some pressure. And it's complete to Archer. We'll
He
slide
might
out
have
of
got 2
bounds.
yards.
Yeah.
That should be
And
half.
that's going to be
That's
it.
it.
It's going to run out, and the Warriors will take the lead into the half, 21-9.
Exciting first half. Lodge Kelm with a big first half. And the Warriors are going to go into the locker room with a 21-9 lead here against Western Wayne.
Good stuff.
This semifinal game for District 2
Can't
3A
get it.
championship. We'll check in on some scores at halftime. We'll stay here, see the Warrior band, and we'll get you caught up on the scores while we got this 15-minute break.
Updating some other scores. 4A final at halftime. Dallas 14, Valley View 6.
Wow, Valley View.
Another 3A semifinal. Ended the second quarter, starting prep 27, Mid-Valley 7.
Still 27-7.
The 2A final at halftime, Riverside 10, Dunmore 0. At the end of the second quarter, in the 1A sub-regional trail was still 15-0.
You get your sea legs.
Yeah, get your seat.
Oops. You need to get it together tonight.
I always got it together. Jesus.
Jimmy, mute that, okay?
Bounced around.
How do you mute it?
Over, you see the bouncing microphone? Okay, welcome back to the second half, ladies and gentlemen. 21-9, Warriors lead this affair. And looks like Western Wayne will get the ball in the second half. So we have just about 2:53 before they'll have the second half kickoff. So if you haven't already for the second half, grab that sandwich, get that best refreshment, kick the wife off the couch, and sit down and watch the game.
Let us know how that works.
And so both teams loosen up their first half. 3 touchdowns by Lodge Kellum here. Actually 2, and receiving touchdown. Oh, that's right, 3. 3 rushing touchdowns for Lodge Kellum.
Here comes Frank.
Hopefully you found Joe.
Find him?
All right, good. Is he okay, Frank?
Yeah, it's cold over there. Put his hood.
We're about to put him on
He still has his gloves on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's hanging out by the grill. where the heat
Okay,
is.
good. Good.
Where the heat
He's
is.
smart. I said he should be in the concession stand cooking.
I told him. I said, if you have to go in.
Hey, he knows how to cook.
I said, yeah. I said, text us if the burgers go half on. Craig can handle it by himself.
World famous Joe Jumper hamburgers. All right, so we're just about ready to get started here, guys.
I'll bring you one.
As I stated, Western Wayne will have no receive here in the second half.
On the way up, I walked by Mr. Sean Owens from Western Wayne. He's about 2 inches above me. And a great player, great athlete. You'll see everything he has in this second half, along with the rest of this Western Wayne team. They've had high hopes all season long, and now it's down to 24 minutes where they got to overcome a 12-point deficit against a really good team who we happen to be very fond of.
That's right.
It's win or go home.
That's it. I mean, if the finality of that did not hit you during the week for practice, it definitely hits you right now. So I think you're going to see some inspired play from both teams in this second half, and it's just going to be another great half of football. 2 great teams. It was a pleasure to play them here in week 3. It's a good measuring stick for the Warriors at that point. And again, as in previous seasons, you learn as much from a loss as you do from a win sometimes. I think the Warriors learned some things from that loss, which they tried to correct, and they got a little healthier, and they're fortunate enough to be coming into the second half with a 12-point lead against a tremendous team.
Okay, big shout out to Dee Crosley. She's watching from the hospital room. Fell at the game the other night, got hurt. So, Dee, get better, buddy.
Yeah, best wishes to you. We love our Warrior fans, but especially when they're somewhere where they don't want to be and they're checking in on us. So, it looks like they moved. I didn't see in the first half, but has Owens always been that far up? See how he's like at the 25-yard line?
Yeah, they're preparing for shorties, Frank.
Yeah, they want him.
They want to get the ball in his hands, so let's see
now
where Feeney takes it here.
Now we drop back to the 10. So there's a little cat and mouse going on there.
So Gavin Feeney will put it underway here, and that'll be a squib. That will go out of bounds, too.
James, I have to kick that from 5 yards back further.
Was it false start on us?
Yeah, about 3 people offsides.
Yeah.
So everybody was in a hurry to make the tackle.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anybody wanted to go into the locker room. I think they wanted to
to keep playing, yeah. Play it out. Let's see what happens. All right, so Gavin Feeney wants to measure that up. He wants to make sure he gets all the foot under it.
For sure.
And the Warriors will put one pooched. A fair catch over there, very smart. So number 22 over there, Donovan Miller, with a hit from behind, extracurricular activity.
What a miss.
Something right over here and hit from behind.
Might be 15 yards for hitting too hard.
Which number?
22.
It's going to be on low. So he hit him from behind.
Right after.
It's a personal.
Nothing for like 3 seconds.
I think there might be a little history with that.
Yeah, not what Coach Spencer's going to want.
Not a good start.
No. What's the worst thing you could do against a motivated team trying to fight back is give them 3 yards, right? Yeah, we just did there.
Who did it?
No, I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter, right? It's just,
Doesn't matter now.
yeah, near midfield is where Western Wayne will open up here in the 3rd period.
I think they're coming out throwing, Frank.
There goes Owens in motion. And again, he's going to be blocking for Vinny.
Oh, nice hit
Stripped
there.
Down.
Kevin Weedle worked himself across the line to make that tackle. Fighting off a block and made the tackle. Shoestrings.
Kevin Weedle might be spying Sean Owens a little bit here in the 2nd half.
So another adjustment, Frank. This team adjusts well.
Yeah, they're showing Owens in motion. They want to get somebody going with him and catch them flat-footed as Owens comes back to get a crack block on somebody and try to free Vinton that time. But nothing doing there that time. 2nd and 10 now. Gives to Vinton over right guard this time. Now he's leading through. He's got the 1st down. And Tristan Johnson hangs on to his ankles, but not before he leans enough for the 1st down. And
So Lefkowski takes a hard hit.
yeah,
at the
Western
end of
Wayne
that play.
blocking hard downfield. You got to keep your head on a swivel.
So it looks like Damien might have got his bell rung there. So they better be cognizant of that because they're coming right back to him, I'm sure.
Didn't quite get the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Owens goes on that 4 side.
And
with,
again, Damien might be baiting him in.
Lance Mayako. Give to Vin. He's looking for the 1st down.
Oh, he gets tripped up
He's
inside.
be close.
He ran right
Yeah,
into
it's-
Tyler Reynolds.
Tyler Reynolds.
I think Tyler Reynolds gave him his passcode.
Max Getzy coming off the bottom of the pile. What? 4th and short.
4th down and 1.
The Warriors going to make him work for this 1st down.
Yeah, this got to be cognizant of that screen pass here, Frank.
Boy, Max Getzy getting so much
I'll
better
tell
on
you,
defense.
you're right, Frank. He's grown into his own.
So he's right of Tyler Reynolds there. Let's see if they can get a push in that middle. I think they would give it to Vinton. I don't know if they're going to have Pyatt try for it. No,
Go
Tom
pitch it
to
out.
Vinton.
He's
And
got the
some
first down
movement.
and
He's headed
more.
for the end zone. And he's going to be
Beast will
brought
stop
down
him.
at about the 3-yard line.
On the carry.
So they got Vinton on the outside.
1st down.
Got him in motion, got him moving, and he shows a nice burst of speed to get down inside the 5.
So that was right up the middle.
So in the 1st half, they made a touchdown saving tackle, and they were able to keep Western Wayne to a field goal attempt. Let's see what they can do here. As Western Wayne has brought this ball all the way down to the 3-yard line in the 1st possession.
Yeah, you're right, Frank.
Third
That
quarter.
15-yard penalty hurt.
1st and goal from the 3. Pyatt looks back. To Vinny.
Oh,
in
he's
the
met
backfield.
hard. Josh Rook.
Josh Rook.
He said hello.
Tremendous. Just owned his man right there. Met Vin in the backfield. And now they turn a 1st and goal from the 3 into a 2nd and goal at the 6. I thought he lost more of the yardage than that, but just a tremendous individual play by Josh
That was a
Rook.
beautiful play by Josh. You're right, Frank. He fought off his block, and he was right there to swallow him up.
Josh just makes some highlight reel plays on defense, and we need a couple here. Owens on this near side. He's going to draw Damian Lefkowski.
Yeah, they're going to run away from him.
2nd and
There
goal
it
from the
is.
6. Toss to Vinton. He's got the edge, and
He's
it's going
knocked
to
out
be
of bounds.
forced out. Maybe
He's
inside the
the
2.
5. Yeah.
On the carry.
Bring up 3rd and goal.
Short of the goal line.
Making him work.
Going to be 3rd and goal.
Tyler Reynolds got over there pretty well from his defensive tackle spot.
So So they're going to say the ball is on the 1 yard line. So
2 tries to get it in from there and pull it to within a score. Sean Owens, the receiver on that far side. 2
this
tight
is going to be a
end.
keeper.
Power eye.
Push.
Gave to Vinton. He's in. He's in standing up. Makes it 21-15. Go for 2 of your teams. Down by 6. Go for 2, doesn't matter. I mean, they have a field goal kicker. I think you go for 2.
So the pots and pans came out.
You go for 2, you're still down by 4.
Right, but they have a field goal kicker. I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, so
But they're
they're
going to
going
kick
for
the
the
extra
1.
point. Yeah, Josh Vinton, big on that drive.
Ooh, almost blocked there by Johnson.
Good, 21-16.
So it's the game again. But the Warriors going to get the ball here. 7:44 to play.
Western Wayne has the last 2 scores. They were down 21-3. So now it's gut check time for the Warriors. They got this frog back in the game.
So you got to watch that onside kick. That's something to think about. If you're the Warriors.
I wouldn't put it past Western Wayne at this point of the game. I mean, they're riding some high momentum, and that could be the swing that they need to get the ball back and take the lead. How much confidence would they have taking the lead in this game after being down almost the entire game?
So the Warriors they're definitely aware of it because they got some hands up front here.
Sabatini.
Terminator. Reynolds, yeah, you're right, Jimmy. Reynolds over there.
This is going
And
deep.
Brady Jones right in the middle.
Brady Jones is in the second level.
Is he?
Looks like from Louisiana.
Okay, that's 50. Yeah.
5.
This is definitely a dogfight.
It's going to be a squib.
Yeah, he's
Oh, it's
going
deep.
deep. He wants to go deep.
Over
Oh!
James Peace's head. How's he inside? Western Wayne crowd likes that. They're back at the Warriors. Let's see if the Warriors can repeat the success of the first half. Had some good luck moving the ball on the ground. Had some
Yeah,
pass
this
receptions to Weedle and Capesci when they needed them.
drive will be key. This will tell us whether or not the Warriors are back in the game here in the second half.
A stop by Western Wayne gives them a chance to go up with another score. They led the game early, 3-0, but then it was 21 unanswered points. Now it's been 13 unanswered points for Western Wayne. Capecci is the receiver on this near side. Ravine on the far side.
He looks over the defense. Second man through. It's
Kellum.
Kellum. He's got room out there, Frank.
And bumped out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Good gain of about 8 or 9. See how they mark it. Sean Owens, that name, you heard it on every play, whether it's offense, defense. Sean Owens making the play or making the play on defense. The one player that they could ill afford to lose on defense there is Sean Owens. He's center field right now. And he's spying pretty much everybody for the Warriors. So second is short.
First man through.
That's
Crane, and he'll have the
Pushes.
first down.
Yeah, good, nice
Push, he's over.
Yep. Stay on your feet.
Pergolski on bottom there.
Soften up that defensive line. Make the guys rap. And that's a big carry by Michael Crane for the first down. Worst thing you want to do when you have a team with a lot of momentum is go 3 and out on your offensive series. Pick up the first down there.
All right, let's see what the Warriors
Penchney on the near
plot.
side.
6:43 to play, third quarter.
Green on the far side.
It's Kellum again.
Throw. Not a lot there over right tackle.
Maybe a yard.
Wildcats playing inspired defense. Left side of that defensive line. Push through. Jimenez there.
So he ran behind Getsy there. That looks like Steinberger.
Short gain of about 2 or 3. Second and 7. They've got to get to the 44-yard line. DeLuca looks over to the sidelines.
Looking at the call.
Yeah, Coach Mashinsky
Gives a hand signal.
Kellum now over
He's got
left guard, still on his feet up to the 41.
He was being dragged forward, Frank.
Making it 3rd and 3. Clock runs down to 5:38 in this third quarter. Listen to this crowd from Western Wheat.
Yeah,
they want to stop here.
They're definitely in it.
They want the ball in their hands, in the hands of their offense with a chance to go up. Chase DeSanto coming out at left tackle. He's paired up with Kevin Weedle. Let's see if they go over that side. Luka looking over to Mashinsky again. Showing run blitz.
Outside.
There's Kellum. Can he fight through? No, they have it walled off. And he's going to actually lose 2 yards.
So they do the play.
Good Wildcat defense there. Yeah, they had everybody swarming down on this right side of the
Kellum
line.
complaining about something there.
Chiefly among the Wildcats was James Jimenez, 34. Lost 3 on that. So Western Wayne is going to have what they wanted. The ball in their hands with a chance to take the lead.
So Turner, this play will be big here. 4:23 to play, third quarter. 21-16 Warriors on top.
And another anxious moment as Sean Owens has a chance to get his hands on the ball. It's going to
That's going
get
to be
down.
that'll go out of bounds at
Yeah, like I
about
said.
37.
Like I said the last time, you'll take that to keep the ball out of Sean Owens' hands. But
Ball's at 38.
Western Wayne trying to ride the wave of this momentum.
So the Warrior defense is going to have to buckle down
Come
here.
up with a stand. Got to come up with some plays. Maybe a turnover. Got to keep Vinton. Got to keep those 2, 3, 4-yard carries from becoming 7 and 8-yard carries.
Okay, thank you. So Tom Robinson, on top of the action, he tells us that both Vinton and Kellum both sitting at 154 yards on the night.
A heavyweight battle between these two great backs. Yeah, got to force Western Wayne into 3rd and long, if you can. Pyatt in the gun now, and he's going to take it himself. And nice carry.
Okay,
Before
Steinberger
Trustin
chasing
Johnson
outside.
cuts him down.
So another weapon in their arsenal.
Yeah, I haven't seen Pyatt with the ball too much in his hands, but that was a good call on 1st down. Get about 6. Make it 2nd and 4. At their own 45, we're down to 3:52 left. The Warriors hanging on to a tenuous lead here. 21-16.
Okay, Owens. Okay, that was Owens
was
running
it?
the Wildcat.
Thanks.
That's the play that beat Berwick, Tom says.
He's in there, right? He's going to have charge of this offense, I guess. Okay, fake
Handoff
and
up
that's
the middle.
Vinton now. He's going to
So
have
Western Wayne making a surge up the front.
1st and 10.
They're running the line of scrimmage.
Inside the 50. So I guess Western Wayne wants the ball in the hands of their 2 best players. That's Sean Owens and Josh Vinton. And you got to respect both there. I'll chase DeSanto back in.
So that big push up front here.
1st and 10 at the Warrior 48-yard line. Owens calls for the ball. Now he gives it to, he's going to keep it himself.
Oh, he's
And
outside.
still on his feet. Looking for the sideline. And he's going to be out at the 35-yard line.
So they're running the ball at will here.
They're running it right at the Warriors, and right now they're getting the better of it.
Come on, guys, get out. Get away from the sideline.
1st and 10 for Western Wayne at the Warrior 38-yard line. Yeah, Sean Owens is a problem for this team. Now Pyatt comes back in. So I don't know why they got away from that. That was having good success for them.
That's because he's throwing, Frank.
Unless they want to go to Owens in the slot here on that side.
Pitch out.
Pitch to Vinton. Josh Baruch spins, and then he's going to lean forward. He's at the edge. And
He's close to another
kept running
down.
down the sideline. Yep.
They're winning the battle of attrition up front.
They are.
So the Warriors are going to have to take a deep breath here and buckle down.
There's a fast-moving third quarter here. We're down to 2 minutes already left in the third quarter. Western Wayne has the only score of the second half, and they're looking for another one to go on top here. Owens on this near side, second and short. Ball on the left hash. He's going to kick Owens into motion. He's going to block again for Vin. He's got the first down.
Oh, nice run.
Still on his feet.
Good run.
Hanging on to his ankles there. Jacob
Morgan.
Got to think that Warrior crowd is exhorting their defense. Make a stand here now. We're about as close to the red zone as you can get without actually being in it, with the ball sitting at the 21-yard line.
I think there's a lot of that trap is working well inside.
Menes and Vin behind Pyatt. Owens in motion. He's going to block again for Vin.
He's got
on his
room.
feet, looking for the end zone. And
They're going to push him in.
What a great carry. He's in.
Touchdown, Western Wayne. That'll make it 22-21.
Great carry by Josh Finn. It looked like a couple of Warriors were trying to strip the ball inside the 5, and Josh Finn said, all right, I'll carry you in the end zone with me. And he did. Now they got to go for 2. So James was right on that last one. Go for 2 the second time. Try and get up by 3. And they've definitely got the crowd back into it. They were a little quiet 10 minutes ago, but they're back in it. And now they're fussing in to get personnel on. Will they have to take a timeout? No, they'll have enough time.
1:02 to play here, third quarter.
This is big. You want to go up by 3. I think that's Owens and the Wildcat. And
He started
fumbles.
early. Oh, it's...
And Josh Baruch is going to hold him up. He's looking for the...
He'll run him out of bounds. It'll be
That was fortunate.
no good. So Josh Brook saves a, what could have been a
Josh
two-point
Baruch gave
conversion.
the other defenders a time to come up and get engaged. But
So
the
22-21.
result of the drive is the most important thing. Wildcats are on top, 22-21. What a game, huh?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, we know.
Well, Frank, it wouldn't have been a game unless something like this happened. So
Well, you know, hey, Western Wayne had their back up against the wall coming out of the half coming out of the locker room in the second half, and they've answered with 2 scores to take the lead.
now here's the key, Frank. Can they keep that momentum, or will the Warriors snatch it back here?
They were getting better penetration on defense that last drive
Yeah,
against the
winning
Warriors, not giving Lodge as much room.
Winning the battle at the line is the key. That's how you. I think that's how you slow the Warriors down.
Now, do the Warriors go more to the air in this drive, James?
2 more, please.
Capetsi's one of the 3 or 4 best players on that field. I would. Try to get him a matchup.
All right, so
I don't understand why we're not getting Gravine and
Yeah, Gravine can catch the ball. Weedle has 1 catch tonight, but
Expect that.
he'll get
Capacity
open.
space more.
Yeah.
Even with the
expect
comeback,
that
what's
onside now,
capacity?
because that would really blast the momentum away.
If they can give Anthony DeLuke the time to pass, there should be somebody stay open. Somebody should be open.
Yeah, it's a 20-yard game.
Okay, that's deep. It's going to come down to Spieth. Spieth is going to have to pick it up at the 1. He's going to have to look for
He's
some
got
room
it now.
in the middle. They're pursuing. He's on
He's
his
got
feet.
room.
Good job by Gage Spieth. Oh, he get it back
Outside.
to the 31-yard line. So from having to pick the ball up on the 1-yard line, Gage Spieth did an excellent job to get back
Dallas Valley View
30-yard
14.
line. That's a great game too.
He had great speed there to pick up that
Gage
much.
Spieth is a fast player. Yeah. Gets back to the 30. So.
All right, now this one is definitely key. You cannot give this ball back. 54 seconds to play third quarter. Warriors are going to have to drag it out.
You need momentum. You need a big play. You need first downs.
You can't play with the lead anymore.
And you got the crowd into it for Western Wayne.
So DeLuca
It'd be hard to hear.
trying to send signals all over the line. Quick hitter.
Tip. Oh, that was fortunate. Green got over there, but number 12 for Western Wayne, that looks like John Pyatt, the quarterback, got a hand in there and knocked it down as they were trying a quick hitter sideline pattern. That could have went awry pretty easily as well.
So Michael Crane making the side judge aware of something. Maybe tell him he's invited for pizza later.
Green and Petchy on this near side. Okay, now Petchy might have a matchup here. Sean Owens picks up Green, at least in the lead. Does DeLuca see that? Now it's going to be tossed
Going
right
the other way.
to Kellum. There's a flag.
Corner's flag comes in
On
late,
the back
so
of where the defense, back judge there.
Carries for 5 yards.
Did Collin change
Flag on the
his?
play.
Is he wearing 43? 42 or 43? 43. I'm going to assume that jersey got torn or something. You took it off. Yeah, that would.
So the resultant play is a gain of 5. What do we give the cost?
Yeah.
Right over there confirmed. Holds them up. Holding.
oh boy.
Puts the Warriors back at their 24-yard line. 2nd and 17. They've got to get up to the 40. Justin Johnson now comes out as one of the receivers in that 3 receiver.
Yeah, in the shotgun. DeLuca has his receiver.
Good coverage there.
He'll get back a yard
Down
above
right
the
away.
line of scrimmage. The
Let the
original.
clock run out and throw the third down pass with the wind.
That's Miyako.
3rd and 8.
Is that Ravine or Petchy?
I think it was Petchy.
Yeah, he's too tall for the ravine.
Good job by Western Wayne to bring the receiver down almost immediately.
Okay, so that'll end the quarter.
Yeah.
And at the end of 3 quarters,
Okay,
Western Wayne 22.
Western Wayne enters the 4th quarter in better position than they entered the 3rd quarter. They're up by a point.
All right, so get your fingers up, Jim. You missed it. So you got a ruckus crowd here at Western Wayne.
They're a good fan base.
Yeah, they're making this one of the toughest places to play in the Wyoming Valley Conference. The Lackawanna campus is combined. Tough place to play.
So if they can get this first down here. They have to give the ball away. That's have to work on that defense. But a first down here, Frank, gives that defense a chance to.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Got to get the first down. But if they were to go 3 and out here,
And it might be
Western Wayne would have a chance to go up by 8 with another score. And we really haven't been able to do anything to slow them down in the second half.
No.
Let's see
They're
if
winning the battle at that line.
let's see if Capechi is going to draw Owens. See, Owens has center field help. He's going to be helping on Capechi. Can Capechi get past the sticks and get that first down? Can Weedle get open? Can Weedle get open on that tight end on his right side?
They're in there quick. Oh, diving catch will not go for Weedle.
So they ran Weedle on a drag route from his tight end spot.
And he'll get up a little sore there.
He was open. He just didn't have enough time with the pressure to put it in a spot where he could
So
get
the
it for
Warriors
the
will
first
have to
down.
kick it away again, and they're blasting through that line too quick.
Yeah, big defensive stop by Western Wayne.
They were in the backfield real quick.
somebody got to do something to stop this Western Wayne momentum.
Okay, 11:55 to play in this ball game. It's Warriors are going to be kicking it away. They're down 1, 22-21. Turner, he'll get a good blast. That ball should take a nice bounce.
Owens is going to pick it up. Now he's looking for some room. Now he spins back towards this near sideline. And he's going to be hemmed in.
No, the Warriors try to strip.
Western Wayne will have it at their own 30-yard line. Now the pressure on the Warrior defense to come up with a stop. To put the ball back in the hands of their offense. But I think 2 drives and 2 scores for Western Wayne in this half.
Every time they touched it.
Of course, they did get the benefit of a short field in that first possession.
That little penalty.
But Josh Vinton is running well. Sean Owens is running well.
Warriors need a turnover here. Turnover will spin the dial.
Does look like Pyatt under center. Owens in the slot. Kicks Owens into motion.
So they're moving that line again.
And he spins.
He went down himself.
We're close to another first down. You're not getting the penetration we need behind the line of scrimmage to keep him hemmed in and keep him from breaking back up the field. 2nd and 8.
Frank, if you watch that Western Wayne offensive line, everybody's moving to the direction, and the Warriors just can't. They're not catching up.
They're moving with momentum and delivering good blocks. Ayako is the receiver on that near side. Owens on the near side, I'm sorry.
Second man through.
And this time they're just catching.
That's a ruck, and it's a tackle, first down.
They're not really tackling him as much as they're catching him at this point. And that's what he does. Like I said, he runs through contact. He accelerates through contact. And gets that 2 or 3 yards after contact.
It's like a different team right now.
Yeah, it's both teams are. You're right, Craig. Tale of 2 halves.
Well, definitely Western Wayne has the Warriors on their heels. So who's going to make a play? Who's going to make that strip? Get a tackle for a loss?
Pitch out.
Who's going to come up and make that play?
He's got room to run.
Out at midfield.
Blow the whistle before somebody gets hurt.
Close to another first down. 2nd and short. Mr. Wayne is doing everything they have to do right now.
Yeah, they're definitely moving that line, Frank. It's all about that line.
Blocking well at the point of attack. Warriors trying to hustle in some fresh
They don't
bodies.
have an answer.
Owens in motion. Give to Vin. That time he's hit behind the line of scrimmage by Weedle. Even with that, what could have been a loss, Vinton spun out of it and he did get a short loss, but that could have been a 3-yard loss. Great backs do that too.
Yeah.
2nd and line. Okay, that time Kevin Weedle picked the lane and bet on it, and he was right.
9:20 to play here. 22-21, Western Wayne. I
Expect to see some more run blitz in here, James?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Second and 11. Kicks Owen in motion. Vinton looking for room around that right side. He's got it.
room. And they're pushing the pile.
Rikoski. And he did what he does. Carries tacklers for another 2 or 3 yards after initial contact. And he's going to make it 3rd and short again.
They're using Owens in motion.
3rd and 4.
Yeah.
That outside.
They're creating adversity along the line.
Okay, 3rd and 5.
They're bringing everybody to the inside.
Here's the play where you would want a negative result if you could on the defense. Put them into a fourth and line. Make them think about punting at least. Got to get off the field here.
Warriors showing blitz up the middle.
Toss to Vin. And He's pushing ahead. He's going to be close to a first down.
Short.
But it's going to be a makeable fourth.
Pretty short. 1 yard, I think they go for. I don't think they would have gone for 3 or 4.
So, just a
If I'm
quarter
Western
ago,
Wayne, I'm going for that.
4th and 1, Frank, they ended up charging down to the goal line with the run.
What is
Or it wasn't a touchdown.
What does Vic Pack say? The D-line is not keeping the line off the linebacker.
Yep.
4th and short.
Western Wayne's offensive line is doing a great job getting to the second level.
Chase DeSanto was right over center this time.
Pitch out. There was penetration. Oh, nice tackle there, but he's got the first. Trusted Johnson had him.
Chase tried to guess the snap and get in there and disrupt. Keep the chains moving, keeps the clock moving. What can you say? They're wearing that Warrior defense down right now.
It's going to take a turnover to stop this onslaught.
It's going to take something, yeah. We're 17 minutes into this second half, and the momentum has all been on the Western Wayne side. First and 10 at the Warrior 36-yard line. There goes Archer in motion. There goes Vinton again.
Oh, he's up the middle.
Winding his way through.
He trips over his own
For
man.
another 8-yard carry. All you can do is just tip your hat at what a good back he is and how he consistently takes what's there. He leans forward for additional yardage. Haven't seen anybody hit him square up in this game, but that's been the story of Josh Vinton all season for this team. 2nd and 4. And he almost got a hole for a strip.
And a fumble on that pitch.
Put the ball on the ground. Second and 4 at the 29-yard line. Owens in motion. There goes Vinton. This time they come up
Oh, and they
on the right
can't
side
get
and he
him.
got through before Damian Lefkoski brings him down. And that could be a tired defense because they came up. They turned it back inside and just got his first down. And that's a sign of a tired defense sometimes. They've been on the field quite a bit in the second half. Down to 5:46 now. Pyatt taking his time. Bringing the play back in. At the 22-yard line.
What happened to you this time?
What'd you do?
No, I knocked over the stool.
First and 10 for the Wildcats at the Warrior 22-yard line. Owens in motion.
Pitch out again.
Vinton looking to go wide. He's got some room. And still carrying it down inside the 10-yard line. Lefkoski got a piece of him. Through the 8.
Yeah,
First and goal.
second and
Okay, second.
It's Matthew Rakowski, not Damian.
What's that?
Did I say Damian Rakowski?
Yeah.
That's the father. I'm getting punch drunk from this drive. Second and short.
Let's go.
I'm getting punch drunk from this half.
Vinton again. Looking for at least
Nate
enough for a
Orb is
first
in
down.
there. Oh, he'll have the first. It'll be first and goal.
Goes for a Wildcat. First down. First and goal for 5.
So you heard it from the PA announcer. First and goal at the 5. Clock down to 4:18 now. And Western Wayne with a chance to go up by 8 with a touchdown and extra point conversion. Who will stop Josh Vinton? Can anybody stop Josh Vinton? That's the question.
Pitch out.
Finding his way through, reaching for
probably
the
gonna-
end zone, getting pushed in.
Push, he's in.
He's in. Josh Vinton is.
go for one. Let's hope the Warriors can make a block here.
3:45. Warriors have 3 timeouts. Up by 8. Preston Johnson tried to lay out block that.
So, there's still hope for the Warriors for a tie here.
Mr. Wayne got to be proud of their squad. They're on their feet here. James said,
3:45 to play.
26 unanswered points.
That's hard to overcome.
Going back to the first half. 3 scores in this half.
In the fourth quarter, Valley View 21, Dallas 14. In the other 3A semifinal, third quarter, Prep 33, Mid-Valley 21. The 2A final, fourth quarter, Riverside 24.
Let's go, Warrior Nation.
All right, let's get
Get
these
it
guys
up.
inspired. Let's
go.
throw some vibes their way. Let's get this going. This game isn't over
We
yet.
got a whiteout going over there in the student section. They got to get up. They got to exhort this team to another level.
This game is not over.
Kellum, Spieth, and Johnson back deep for Wyoming area. Jacob Wells.
He's kicking into the wind now.
Yeah, I think you're almost playing for a tie at this point. You want to score, but you don't want to leave any time for Western Wayne because they've just been so dominant on offense.
So they'll squib that downfield.
Morgan going to take it, middle
Jake
field.
Morgan
They're going to pick up a wall on that left side.
He'll turn it back.
Said he's still on his feet. And good tackle there. Bring him down at the 35-yard line.
On the return, Seth Fontillo with a tackle.
James, anything you do against a defense? I mean, they're playing with their spin back. Maybe compensate for what might be some over-aggressiveness.
Screens.
Maybe get Lodge on the screen. Big one.
Yeah.
Make sure
Get him out in the slot.
Good protection as of right
he's
now.
going to have to run. He's going to get about 4 yards up to the 40-yard line. Yeah, they'll do whatever they have to. Not sure 43 is.
I don't know.
That's Lodge. His jersey was ripped.
Oh, Lodge. Okay.
Oh, they changed his jersey. Okay.
Yeah, he had to. His jersey was ripped.
I think that DeLuca gets about 4 on the scramble. 39-yard line.
Okay, it looks like it's going to be a timeout here.
Santo heads off. Something happened. He's not happy about having to head off. See him? Oh, he's got a shoe. Okay, so you see that if you're Western Wayne, whoever replaced Chase DeSanto, there might be a blitz that side. Kill him. And
they
he
trip him up.
spun ahead, close to a first down. Let's see what kind of spot he's going to get. He's going to make it 3rd and short. Yeah, that's a decent spot. 3rd and 1. Santo back in.
2:42 to play in this ball game.
Got to get the first down. Got to get the first down, or are you gutsy and do you go deep? I got to get the first down.
First down.
They go to Kellum, and he's
He got spun
close.
down for it, yeah.
They'll move the
47-yard
chains.
line.
Side judge says move the chains.
2:21 left. Warriors with all 3 timeouts left. Gravine is your receiver on the your side. Kellum again looking for room over left tackle.
They're tripping
Pushes
him up.
through.
Reaching out to grab him.
He found what was there. And he's into Western Wayne territory at the 47-yard line. 48-yard line. 2nd and 6. This is a good crowd. Trey to Kellum. Play action.
There it is.
He's got time. Capecci with the catch at the 40-yard line. He's got the first down.
First down. That'll stop the clock to move the chains.
Tackled by Mayoko. So they're doing a good job when Luke catches the ball, of not giving them anywhere to go.
So the Warriors hurry back to the line here.
Yeah, hey, we're going to move faster. We're down to minute 22. We're going to have to go downfield. We're going to have to go downfield. Kellum on the short side of the field. He gets through it. It's going to be out 4 or 5 yards.
He's
So,
looking for the sideline.
and not really enough time left to do a lot of that.
Good for a couple yards. Josh Whitten makes the stop.
Timeout.
Timeout Warriors.
1:17 left in the contest in regulation. Warriors trail 29-21. Chico family doing a good job there. Tag team and
Bring it back.
giving the score, giving the time left.
Samantha likes to she likes to keep the kids busy and herself too. So she's chasing them around the house, writing notes.
2nd and 8. So they're doing everything they can in that secondary, of course, to prevent the long pass. So there should be some room underneath. There is time. 2 timeouts, 1:17. Let's see if Josh Marock is involved in any of these offensive sets. Kevin Weedle. Michael Crane. Will they forget about Michael Crane? No, they're going to leave him in for blocking protection. But he could leak out there. Now Lodge is in the slot. 4 receiver set.
Yeah, he wants to go.
He's got time.
He goes
Looking
deep.
for.
He got
Weedle!
Weedle!
He's got him!
Down inside the 5.
Inside the 5. Kevin Weedle got past
Stop
2
the clock,
defenders.
move the chains. Here we go. First and goal.
Hurry up.
Warriors are going to have to come up quick.
They got time. Just inside the 5. What a clutch catch by Kevin Weedle that time.
Behind coverage too. So now the Warriors punch this baby in.
Kellum has the deep back. He's going to get a chance to get it in here.
Kellum will walk
Look, and
in. He's in.
He's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Now they
All
need
right,
to
here
go.
we
We got
go.
the 2. We got the
2-point
2.
conversion's big here. 51.3 to play.
That's the kind of thing you go over every practice all season long, and now you're just dialing up your best 2-point play here. Maybe they use the timeout, see what Western Wayne comes out in on defense. Use the timeout there and change the play up. You see that very often at this juncture of the game.
So the Warriors, yeah.
But they took the
That's a good
timeout
timeout.
before they saw
Yeah, exactly.
how Western Wayne was aligned. They could use another one. And they might use
Yeah,
it.
if they don't, they got to make this. If they make this, then
It is the game.
It is the game, yeah. Unless you can recover an onside kick. What a game it's been. Well,
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want it any other way.
we've seen a lot of football. I don't
No,
know.
I would want it. I wouldn't like it the other way. And the first half was the better way.
We've been doing this a long time. Have we seen 3 games better?
Yeah.
Have we seen 2 games better?
Not at all.
And we're just hoping the Warriors can extend it.
This is key.
Well, they have their eyes on Kellum. They have their eyes on Capezzi. But we don't get it loose again. Can Jack Ravine it'll power eye.
Yeah, we're going power.
All right. Can Max Getzi and Chase DeSanto get a push on their guy? Now they take the timeout.
Yeah, so Western Wayne wanted to see what
So
they.
they did what we expected maybe with the first time. They did there. They saw what Western Wayne came out with. Or I guess
But they called it Western Wayne.
but Western Wayne called it that.
They called the timeout. They wanted to see what the
Western Wayne
Warriors
wanted to see
lined
what the
up.
Warriors are. The Warriors.
So they may fill that box.
Well, Coach Brzezinski is a chess player too, and maybe he sent them out there with a play that they
That's
weren't
right.
really going to run,
That's right.
And for the Western
and knowing
Wayne,
that, hey, all right, if they don't take the timeout, we got a timeout to take. So much strategy, you know. And these guys are the best at it on both sides of the ball. 2 yards. Looks
the
a
biggest
lot
2
longer
yards,
than
yeah, I'll tell
it
you,
usually
I'll
looks
tell
when
you.
the ball's on the 2 down there, doesn't it?
6 feet.
Looks a lot further away from the end zone than it usually does from where it's
feet.
spotted 2 yards out.
Makes for a great narrative. 6 foot away. Tom, how would you say that? We'll have to pick Tom
Can
later on.
Lodge kill him? Get the ball behind your best combination of blocks. Can you get it in? Or do you fake? I'm faking. I'm going to Wheedle. Wheedle's on that
Fade the
tight end
catch.
spot.
I think that's what he was
Fade the
thinking
catch.
originally, yeah. Taking him wide and got 2 receivers out, 1 crossing, 1 to the corner.
Go,
Take it,
go,
take it,
go,
take it.
go.
That'll work.
He's got it!
Beautiful.
Oh, and they got a
Back
late
to the
hit
ball
to get a
game.
15 yard? No, didn't call it.
29
Of
all.
course they
Warriors
did.
are back in it.
They should have called it.
That wasn't the play call, but Anthony
Yeah,
took
I'll
it. He
tell you
took
what.
what was there.
I'm glad Anthony ran, baby.
He probably never ran faster in his life.
That's right.
If they timed him there, he probably would have put in a 4.40.
He may have,
As, he's trying to extend this game, trying to extend this season for the Warriors.
And he just did, and I think
Yeah, no doubt that was great.
Yeah.
From the before.
so. If the Warriors end up coming out victorious here, that will be the
29 all.
that will be
Wow.
a key play that definitely needs to be. That definitely needs to be
build on
referenced.
I didn't tell Joe.
That catch by Kevin Weedle was even
That's tremendous.
greater.
I didn't tell Joe Jumper to prepare for overtime.
Yeah. So
Joe, are you prepared for overtime?
tell him to
Might be a few overtimes.
to grow hot.
I don't think she's going to.
Well, we're gonna see.
You guys are the right series.
We're gonna see.
You may see an
3 or 4.
energized.
We're gonna see at least 3 shots of Sean Owens.
What's your wing's going to be hard to stop.
Something could happen there. Too.
Josh Vinton could score from any place on the
That's
field.
right. And I think the Warriors could scoop this ball up.
2 timeouts left
So they're going to
for
boot
the
it deep.
Wildcats.
This will take a Warrior bounce.
Fumble. Good job.
Well, he did fumble.
Well,
Out of bounds.
that's tremendous.
That should have been in the end zone. That
That's
would
Nick
have been
Champion. But to pin them inside the 20
Yeah.
with 45 seconds, that's tremendous. That could not have gone any better.
Rather that fumble in the end zone.
But yeah, everybody's got to have their head on a swivel here. I'm thinking we'll see one play at least that they haven't seen all game.
You know what play they haven't ran that they ran in the first one?
Double reverse, yeah. The pylon, but I don't think he scored on that, but I don't think they have in this game. But yeah, you could see that. Somebody could take that
You got
along.
45 seconds left.
Overtime, so they're only 17.
Okay. So who's Damon gonna have help from? There's Vinton.
Oh, he's met at the line by Nate Orbison.
That's Matt
Matt
Rakoski.
Rakoski. So
Tried to
the
tackle
Warriors
football.
put a scoop on.
But you're right.
They're going to take it in the overtime.
Nate Obers had squeezed down and got penetration behind the line of scrimmage there, and that's some of the best penetration I've seen from that Warrior defensive line all night. Hey, they're letting it run. They're going to take their timeouts into overtime.
Yeah, I guess.
There's no point in risking anything at this point.
From where they are into the wing.
Yeah, not inside your own 20. I agree. But you just have such a dynamic player there.
They are going to want to play here. The clock's going to run out before they snap.
Hey, we're going overtime. Oh, there's the last play, and they do run it right at the end.
Oh,
But that's a risk. You could get your guy hurt.
all right.
All right, we're in
He
overtime.
almost fumbled too. Almost coming out.
Regulation time. Western Wayne 29, Wyoming area.
So the coin toss will be key here. Put that rally cap on, Craig. There you go.
James, set us up. Where do we start each offensive possession? 20?
10.
10.
10, 4 down.
See, it's been a long time since I've been
Oh, really?
in an overtime game. 4 downs.
I'm out of touch with that.
I know they keep changing the rules
So
with the overtime.
I don't.
You don't have the 2-point rule on this.
I would say
You're not forced.
Yeah, you're not forced here.
the combination of Owens and Vin is problematic for any defense, but especially from the 10 in. Lodge Kellum would say, Mr. D, I'm just as dangerous from the 10 in as those two guys.
I want to know if we're going for pizza or donuts. That's my whole thing.
We might, everything might be closed at 1 a.m. when this game is over.
You know the wager.
I know. We gotta hope we're going for pizza, I guess.
Yep, we're hoping for pizza.
We're hoping for pizza and we hope they're open.
They'll be open. It's a bar.
Now, if you win, you can defer, right? If you win the toss, you can defer.
You win,
James, you want to be on?
Always defer because
You want to be
how
on
many
deep
points you need.
Yeah, you want to be on deep offense last.
Control your destiny.
Two great teams going to meet at midfield for this coin toss to see who will start.
Scranton Prep's up, what, 40-21?
Yep.
Wow.
I think Valley View's still winning 21-14 over Dallas.
Well, no matter what happens here, I think both squads have earned the respect of the other, as have both fan bases. We had two good games, one in regular season and one in playoffs. I don't know if you could get two better matchups.
28-14. Valley View won
Valley View won.
over Dallas.
It's still in the fourth.
Oh, I thought I saw final.
The finals.
Oh, I saw 4A final.
Championship game.
No, never mind. Let's go, Warriors. Guarantee Coach Spencer's talking to his seniors about the moments. Everything they've gone through so far in this season.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Everything they've gone through in this game.
A lot of these guys, 6 years in the program, 3 years on varsity, some of them 4 years on varsity. It comes down to a couple series here, whether they get to play for the district title or whether their careers end as high school players. So, like I said, a moment of clarity. Chase DeSanto wants it just as bad as Josh Vinton and Sean Owens want it on that other side of the ball. Kevin Weedle.
At the 10-yard line, we're going to attempt to score. There'll be no game clock, but there will be a play clock.
Warriors, it looks like they won the toss. All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Will we see different personnel on defense here for the Warriors? Will Lodge Kellen be in there for just some more quickness?
You
To spy
can't hold
Owens.
anything back on this one. It's
I would
Whatever
put,
we-
I would put Lodge Kellen in there to spy
Yep.
Owens, you know, especially if he's going to be a Wildcat quarterback. So,
All right, here we go.
why are they marking it like a two? Oh,
should be at the 10.
conspiracy theory. Who said they can't watch?
Me. 41 again.
All right, let's go. Fumble right off the snap.
Bring it as the camera. You'll see everything you need to see. It is Owens.
Spreading them out.
No, it's fine. The Vinton.
Oh, he fumbles!
Bubble!
Warriors got it!
Warriors got
Yeah!
Wow.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 3, I think.
When you need a moment, that's when you go.
Jacob Morgan again.
Tom Robinson said he thought Jacob Morgan caused the fumble. And the Warriors come up with it.
Nobody caused it.
All right, let's put it to bed.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to hit down
Yeah,
there.
baby.
Josh Finn. He probably doesn't have 3 fumbles all year.
That's been, Frank, that's been coming for a while here tonight.
Okay, so
that ball's been coming in
They
low.
use the same side of the field. Now, hey, they don't have to do anything crazy. Nick Champy
Worst case scenario,
Nick
we get a
Champy
field
has
goal.
the foot. Nick, hang on to the ball. Nick Champy has the foot to put us through. I wouldn't even mind seeing Michael Crane get the first 2 carries. Hang on to the ball. They're going to be trying to strip, coming after everybody. All right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
No screaming when we win. Just an octave higher. No guarantees. An octave higher. Brady Jones in there for extra blocking. Good pass.
He got a man.
Oh,
Okay, let's.
yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to go
Right away.
backwards. I don't want to go
Right away.
backwards.
Quarterback is set.
I don't want our kicker to have to make a 35-yard field.
On the flag, so they're ready to stop.
All right, but better doing it on first down than third down. Who is he looking for?
Looked like Weedle was in the corner. Could have been Kopechny.
Okay, so now the ball sits at the 14, second and goal. Got to pick up some positive yards, however you do it here. I'd like to get back to at least a 10.
More towards the middle of the field.
Hang on to the ball. There you go, Lodge. Get where
Outside
you
the
could.
Lodge.
Get where you could, Lodge. Get where you could, Lodge.
Keep going, keep driving.
Push. Come on.
All right.
I think
All
his
right,
forward
blow
momentum gets him to
Could
the
get him to
7,
five,
maybe
yeah.
the 6.
It's all right.
Are people peeping their points from the parking lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7. I was hoping the 6, but they'll mark it at the 7. All right, you want the ball in the middle of the field, right? That's where it is.
Come on.
Take another 2-3 yards here. Hang on to the ball.
Third and goal. Tell him again.
He's
Oh,
hit
he's
hard.
met in the hole.
He was hit hard.
That's all right. He's still got in the
He's
middle
at
of
the
the field.
flag, yep.
Middle of the field. That's all we want. Worst case.
It should be champion.
And they'll call a timeout to ice in, no doubt. So now, kick protection, you got to have some muscle on the edges.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be coming with all they got.
And you got to have Damian Lakoski holding.
And just to talk about how important special teams are. Now the whole season comes down.
Comes
The
right down
snap,
to this.
The hold, the kick, everything that Coach Pace works
Wait a
on
second.
all year
If they
long
don't
with
make
the
it,
troops.
we do it all over again.
Right.
I'd rather not.
Let's not
I'd
talk
rather
that
not.
into existence.
I know.
But here's the opportunity.
Let's go now, baby.
Here's
Keep
the
that rally cap on.
Here's the opportunity for you to have pizza
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
See that?
Talk it into existence.
See that?
Pizza. We want pizza.
We're going to a place up in Archibald called Barrett's Pub if we win.
Oh, up here, okay.
When we win.
Nick
Yeah,
Champ.
when?
Talk it into existence, Craig.
As if crap.
It's up. It's good, and then you guys can do whatever you want because I already got you out there. But I'm gonna say it's up. Carl and me are gonna say it's up. It's good,
It's good. And
and then
then,
you can do whatever you want.
yeah.
Why? Who yelled at you?
Tom, he was right. They yelled at the rest of us.
So did I.
Yelling.
You're always yelling at us.
So did I.
No, he did. It just reminded me of the
I
decorum.
observed.
It reminded me of the decorum that's expected.
Reputations.
You're a bully, Tom.
Here we go. Here we go. Nick
Oh, I
Champion.
don't know if I should watch or not.
Greg. Oh, they're gonna call that
Timeout.
timeout like
Gonna
they
ice
said.
him.
That's okay because Nick Champion's on ice. He has
The
ice
ice
running
man,
through
he
his
does.
veins.
I don't know if I should like
All
watch or
season
not.
long.
No, watch in real life.
Frank, I would love to see where Lou Champy is right now.
Oh God. He's probably on the field.
He's probably down there. Yeah, he's standing, he's got to be standing on that sideline.
Parents, we love you. In these moments, not easy to be the parent of
If you don't hear
in
nothing,
pressure
if you don't hear nothing from Frank and I, you know what happened.
wonder if Lou-
that ball went through.
I wonder if Lewis is watching right now.
Yeah,
Carl's
It's-
gonna give you the call.
to Susquehanna.
It's froze right now. The
We're
picture's
frozen. Greg,
Of
we're
course, of all
frozen.
moments.
It should know.
It's not frozen.
Craig,
You
he
might-
has it
that
right
might
up
be
there. It might be
frozen,
on
buddy.
yours,
Oh,
yeah.
probably behind
That might be frozen. Let's go, baby.
Just
Let's
know
go.
Give you a big kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
And make this.
Here we go. Here we go. Krogolski, he'll have the snap. Lefkowski will have the hold. Champion will do the kicking.
And it's
Here we go. This is for the right to go to the district championship. The snap is up. The ball's
good.
up. It's good. Oh, it's no good. Right.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Wow. I thought for sure that was going in.
I think it got tipped.
You may have.
Now we should get the ball first because
Yeah.
rotate.
We have to.
Well, at least I'm thinking.
I believe you're right.
So first one to score.
So
we
one of
both
these
get a
every
shot.
couple of years. That's
See,
not
my shit always
possible.
works sometimes.
No, we both get a shot.
Yeah, but we'll get it first and they'll get it last. So we got to score here. A touchdown.
now.
Somebody got a piece? Didn't miss my much.
Damn horns.
It was the horns. They threw off the equilibrium of the universe.
It's like the butterfly wings.
No horns. They tell you that when you buy your tickets. No horns. Come on, PAAA. Give us a recap.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. No horns or noisemakers allowed.
And with the megaphone, it's great. 3 years ago.
All right, here we go.
Josh Marook out there. Tight end.
They didn't win. Somebody just said the thing about they're in the cabin going nuts.
663
Good. Here we go.
Let's go.
DeLuca, hands off.
Kill him.
Kellen's
Pushing his way
forward.
through.
Yeah, he's up to the 4-yard
Down to
line.
the 3, yeah. I think like 3 there.
All right, we're going to get the touchdown here.
Chase Krkolski
And
with a
then we're
good
going to
push.
stop
Here
him.
we go.
And then
At the 5. Yeah, I don't like,
I'm
he
going
got
to
a
yell
great
no
spot.
Diddy and kiss Tom on the cheek.
But he got 5. Second and goal from the
At least
5.
I've been warned.
Okay, now Josh Marook is the tight end on that far side. Are we going to do it all on the ground here?
Now it's raining.
Oh, it's
We
raining.
try
We
to
got
do it
some
all on
rain
the ground.
falling, and it's
And a touchdown, let's go! Sorry, Tom.
Chase Kellen.
That was a great run. Got a good inside block.
All right.
This extra point
From
has to go up.
Steinberger got his man.
It's raining pretty good now.
You think we got the router?
Yeah.
It's raining?
Yeah, it is raining out there. Yeah.
Nobody's got any umbrellas.
It's a miss. All right, here we go.
Let's do this.
Lefkowski to hold. Champion kick. His kick is up. And
That's
it's good.
Good job, Nick.
Good. All right, Nick.
All right, let's go.
Now it's up to that Warrior defense.
36-29.
That vaunted defense here.
Western Wayne turned the ball over on their first down of the overtime, their first overtime series.
Don't be thinking about that.
You know, so much time has passed. They're a little rusty now. Some of the same guys are out there, though.
Let's hope that that defensive line can get some penetration, cause another fumble.
Now,
Keep everything
I don't-
inside and then
Yeah, I
send
don't
a
think-
delayed blitz up the
I don't
middle.
think there's any hesitation getting the ball to Josh Bin. Somebody just made a good strip there. Owens is going to be the quarterback in this?
It came
No.
off his knee, Frank. That's where it
Owens.
happened.
Owens is going to be on that far side with Moyako.
So they're going power right. They're going to go right here. They're coming this side.
Here comes Owens. Vinton. He's looking for the pylon. He's going to
He's
get
going to be in.
easily.
But the extra point isn't through yet.
They can go for 2 now and win.
Yeah, we're not going to the club. It's going to be closed by the time we
Which
get
is, I'd love to see it. You hate to see a game like this come down to a blocked extra point, but that's part of the game too. We'll take it.
there. My senior year
If
when
it means pizza.
they lost on it.
Think they're going for 2.
Oh, they're going for 2.
Why not? They've gotten more than 3 yards just about every play.
You play to win.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good spin.
Timeout Western
Yeah,
Wayne.
this could
So
be it. One play.
we're hinging the season on this play.
Wow.
Warriors could stop them. Greg, don't turn that hat.
What's your numbers?
Oh. Here you go, Paul.
At 3.
$36-35.
They've gone outside with just about everything that they needed. So,
I can feel it.
um,
Greg, you need one? You're good?
Yeah, give me one.
and that touchdown run was easy.
Tom,
Yeah, the same
No
side.
thanks.
you do?
You go, that's
Oh.
it. Same side of the field.
Oh, what's this? Icebreaker. Sure. Thanks.
It's a good luck charm.
What?
Good luck,
I
Sean.
thought you were talking more, staring up in his face. He's like, what?
It's a good luck charm.
Give Coach Drodak credit. He
Yeah.
says, I'm not going to put this on the back of my kicker. I'm going to put
We're
this
gonna put this
back-
on my running back. Warriors defense got to be tough here.
Where's Weedle? There's Weedle. I'm looking for number 4 to find a way through.
I'm watching
Watch that other side. Watch.
I'm watching Ruck.
Weedle and Ruck are side by side now.
He didn't get it.
No, he's
The Warriors
done!
win. The Warriors win.
Oh my God.
I told you
What a
36-35 finally.
game. What a game. I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
Damn,
Get
damn,
over here.
No kidding. That's a tremendous team there, the Western Wayne Wildcats, but look what the Warriors did.
Wow.
And to take a punch in the gut like that in the second half,
Baby.
and come back to win. Tremendous. I'm going to scream. I am going to scream, but I'm going to scream in the van on the way home.
Yeah.
I'll hold it.
Great job.
Look at your Warriors at
Great
midfield.
job,
I didn't even
Warriors.
see who made the call. I was so
One of
nervous.
the big fellas, one of the linemen,
One of the
might have
big
been Steinberger, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we can run it back and watch
I
it.
would love it if somebody
We'll
would.
watch that on the way home.
Anybody see who made the tackle there? Out in Warrior Nation?
683.
Are you able to look?
Nah,
Are we able to go back or
683
no?
viewers.
you have to do it on that.
Beautiful job, guys.
Well, you
The
know what?
Warriors, I'll tell you what. That was
What a
a
game.
That
After-
was a
After
championship game.
Carl signs out, you'll be able to, but we're not going to be able to sign it off for a little bit.
No, we're gonna have to stick around
Who made the
because
play? Come on, you guys are all watching.
anybody out there know who made that tackle because it was fantastic.
It says all heart, you got it. And I get to play for the district championship.
Sam, did you see who made that play watching the video? If you do, reveal that, would you please? Nate, were you watching?
Great teams.
Anybody watching that last
Vito
play?
getting a hug there. And Jacob Morgan.
Yeah, so
Yeah, this is the win they wanted.
we'll have to ask the team
After
who
week
made
3.
that tackle.
Yeah,
It was definitely in the middle.
Tom's going to go around and talk to Coach Spencer. I'm sure they know it on there.
Somebody better take credit.
Yeah, that's latest. I'm looking for latest. Somebody rewind their telecast.
They say 55, but that's
That's Kogolski.
Gossi, yeah. Okay, FJ said he thinks it was Steinberger.
Steinberger.
That's
Okay,
what I
so,
thought.
so
and I
Tom
just
was
wasn't
right.
confident.
And I wouldn't doubt it because he's just
So,
big.
how about that? The Brooklyn Brawler makes the big play.
Brawler.
Makes the big play when we needed it.
I wouldn't have wanted to watch it with anybody else except you guys. And,
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was a great game. And
time to play for district championship again.
yeah, so we're gonna stick around a minute here. I don't know. The team is running off. So we'll probably won't make it back for the ringing of the bell.
Hey, thank you.
Woo! what a game, guys. What a game. And we'll zoom in on our Warriors. I'm going to tell you something. After going down 3 scores, Frank, giving up 3 scores and then coming back to this.
I never had any, and nobody in this press box had any doubt that our guys had the heart and courage to come back, but just such a great team, Western Wayne. You knew what you were up against.
Yeah, somebody said 55, somebody said 70. We think it was 68.
Yeah, Steinberger. But,
Steinberger.
Hey, to answer 3 unanswered scores, come back from.
See you, Tom.
See you next
Tom,
week.
see you, buddy.
Jacob Morgan with a big play, Andrew Steinberger with a big play.
Yeah.
You always wonder how your guys are going to perform in these moments, and I'm sure the coaching staff had great confidence in them that they would come through. But yeah, just when you have a team as talented as Western Wayne come back and take the lead, 9 times out of 10, you can't overcome
that team
you
wins.
Can't overcome that.
That team wins.
And they were able to do it tonight. So, Craig,
should we go
how about-
watch the bell
how about
ring?
from the camera perspective?
They just took the second half.
They took control.
Their
of the
line
fight.
is great.
Yeah, awesome.
Frank, I'm behind.
But
And I'm concerned about next
close.
week.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about next
Well, we
week.
got to enjoy tonight. I mean, it just
Yeah, we'll enjoy tonight because next week is next week.
hey, we were down 29-21, come back to tie it up, take it to overtime. And
24-hour rule.
Get the winner. Yeah, get the winner.
We get all pumped about it.
Thanks, VI Nation, for joining us.
Hey, so
What a
guys,
great picture from the iPhone.
I got to tell you guys, we'll start canvassing early this week because this next one's going to be it's going to be even a. They might not even let us do this game. Frank, did they let us do the district championship last year?
They do. They let you do the district.
I think it's going to probably be in a QMY, though.
Yeah, they'll probably shut us out.
We'll try.
So if it's not, we'll be canvassing out.
VI Nation, you're the best.
So guys, have a great one, and we're out of here. I'm Z-Pop. Have a good one. For Frank, Craig, Jimmy, good night, guys, and way to go, Warriors.